Please take the time to visit podsurvey.com/peasants to complete a short 21-question survey. Participants in the survey will be entered into a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. The survey can be taken multiple times, so feel free to visit back each month for your chance to enter the drawing. Please help support the show by using our Amazon links located in the description anytime you purchase anything from Amazon. It's a great way to support the show while just going about your normal business shopping on Amazon.com. Also, check out our storefront for Drunken Peasants recommended merchandise. Patreon pledges of $5 or more will now receive 2 private shows each month. In addition to the private shows, Patreon pledges of $10 or more will receive the Drunken Peasants post show after each episode of the Drunken Peasants, Ben and Billy's monthly shitty movie review, and regular behind-the-scenes vlogs with Ben and Billy. Sign up anytime to catch the future shows as well as past content. If you want to catch the post shows but you're not a patron, click the join link below this video to become a member of the Drunken Peasants channel. In addition to each post show, you'll also get special badges and emojis that you can use in the Drunken Peasants live chat. Streamlabs will be open for the duration of each episode. Click the link below to send us a message. Donations $20 and above will be read out through text-to-speech and will require our immediate attention. All donations below $20 will be read at the end of each segment. Keep an eye out for our weekly Streamlabs goal, which if we meet, we will do an extra show the following week. If you find any content you'd like to see us cover on the show, send it to drunkenpeasantsinbox at gmail.com. All submissions will be reviewed for possible usage in a future episode. Click the Discord link in our description to join the Drunken Peasants Discord. Interact with other Drunken Peasants fans in text and voice chat, as well as the peasants themselves. Visit the Google Play Store and download the Drunken Peasants app to catch the audio version of the show while you're on the road. In addition to the app, the audio-only version of the show is also available through iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, SoundCloud, and other audio platforms. That's all we have for now. Enjoy the show.
Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, man. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 548.
I can't do 8. 2 4s. That works. I forgot I have 8 fingers on one hand.
You had, okay.
I was like, what the fuck?
And we're gonna bring on Alan from the Not for Human Consumption podcast shortly. I thought I changed the delay, but things are looking a little delayed when I look at the stream playback, so maybe we're delayed. Who fucking knows?
Remember when YouTube was all about just like adpocalypse? That was the problems YouTubers had?
I mean, fuck.
Now, now PewDiepie's going to war with India, all of India. You got Ice Poseidon getting raided by the FBI, and Adam 22's got a gunman run up in his shop for the second time this week.
Yeah, and then there was also a crazy guy that tried to drive to YouTube.
Yeah, it's rough right now. Adpocalypse seemed like the end of the world, but when you're actually getting like guns pointed in your face, I guess it gets worse. It gets worse. It's been a really bad week for like social media and YouTube. You got everybody calling out anybody who's like PewDiePie was following was now alt-right.
Yeah,
they're calling Jack the guy from Twitter alt-right, and the people they're calling alt-right are calling Jack from Twitter a leftist defender. Jack Dorsey can't win.
I mean, you say he can't win, but I think he's got it pretty much made, right?
He's better than Zuckerberg, I think.
I don't know.
Zuckerberg's got more money, I bet.
Sure,
but I think they're kind of dropping, like the feds are kind of looking at Facebook right now.
Sure, but I think even if Facebook totally folds, if Zuckerberg isn't getting charged with any crimes, he just leaves with his golden parachute. Yeah. Like, his happiness for the rest of his life is not contingent upon the success of Facebook anymore. Yeah. He's fine.
Rupert Murdoch bought MySpace. Tom from MySpace got out lucky. Does Disney own MySpace now since they bought Rupert Murdoch's
I don't fucking
Fox
know.
News?
I heard about MySpace losing all that music, which no one gave a shit about.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
There was a news story that MySpace accidentally deleted like 12 years worth of music that was saved there.
I remember Macklemore did a MySpace song back in the day before he was really
MySpace
famous.
was a record label at one point.
Yeah.
There was a MySpace Records.
Yeah.
That was putting out like actual albums, like CDs sold in stores and all that shit that we don't have anymore.
Man, I'm glad we're boomers. We get to remember all the old day shit.
Speak for your fucking self, bitch. Oh, few quick announcements. Tomorrow will be the Patreon private show for the Altered Perspective. Myself and Pimp Monk, we will be doing some fun stuff. I'm trying to line up some guests right now. I have a few people that I've been talking to. So, but I haven't heard back from them yet. I wanted to... Anyway, there's a link in the description to my Patreon. Check it out down there. Go there. Become a patron. I'm trying to get that Patreon up higher. I don't normally talk about my personal Patreon on this show, but, you know, I can, so I'm going to do it right now. Supporting this show and supporting my work in general it is contingent upon my Patreon being better. So if you want to help me out, click the link below, sign up, and there's a whole bunch of stuff there. Just like DP, Patreon, and Subscribestar. I have Patreon and Subscribestar for my channel, and it's very similar. So yeah, do that. And then also there's some other stuff going on. Obviously, Brave Browser. We want you guys to keep doing that. There's actually a way to do it on mobile now. It just takes a few steps. I think eventually I'll post a link for people so that they can see how to do it. Oh, also, if you're a DP patron or Subscribestar person, all of the Discord integration is fixed now. Ooh. So you should be getting all your roles and all that shit. You just got to make sure your Discord is linked to Patreon or Subscribestar, whichever you use. There was recently an episode of Underhaven that had Nate Talks to You, who's a guy that's a YouTube content creator that's been around forever. He does a lot of good work. There's a link down in the description for that as well. Those are the three main things. And we've already met our goal. There's already going to be a bonus show for next week, next Saturday. There's one coming up this Saturday, and then next Saturday there's already one bought and paid for by our generous donors on the first fucking show of the week.
That was awesome because last week we were like down to the wire trying to get it, and we got it. But it's always the best to know that we're appreciated in that way because it keeps the show going.
Hold
rolling
on, guys.
Hard.
People in the Patreon chat are asking if I started the show shirtless. No, I have a shirt on.
Yeah, Ben's
it's a tank top.
It's got a gorilla on it.
Yeah, it's from the San Diego Zoo. I bought it at the San Diego Zoo gift shop. Yep.
I've never been to San Diego.
The zoo is by far the best zoo, at least in the United States.
Really?
Yes. It's huge. It's pretty amazing.
Do they have a panda?
Yeah. Yeah, a giant panda.
Is it on
I think
loan?
they have two of them. No, I think that one is actually a resident there. You know, when I was a kid, I think it was like 1985 or 1986, we got two pandas on loan from China that were there for like a few months.
Yeah, like I think there's like one zoo that has actual pandas they have. I don't know if it was San Diego or not, but most all pandas are on loan from China. You can't own a panda, right?
I'll tell you what. I don't know why you guys want me to take my shirt off, but okay, I'll do it if we meet the current goal posted. It doesn't have to be in one donation. It just has to be total.
I know why they want you to take your shirt off.
I mean, like, I'm not in good shape though, but you know what? I've been eating perfectly keto the last 3 days, and I've actually been doing cardio and weight training the last 3 days. So hopefully I stick with it. I usually fall off eventually, but see, you know what the hardest thing for me is? When I get depressed or pissed off, I want to just stop caring about diet and exercise. You know, I also want to like start smoking cigarettes again.
Yeah.
And all that shit. It's like feeling negative emotions makes me want to like abuse myself with shitty food, total sloth. So, what else?
That's probably how I got to be 600 pounds.
Was it depression? Do you think?
I don't know.
Was it just? I mean, was it like a drug to you? Was it like the high someone gets?
I'm not sure. Because I don't know any other difference, right? Like I think 300
it's similar.
pounds before I was a teenager, so I was always huge.
Well, I'm not talking about being fat though. I'm talking about eating.
But I mean, the eating was a symptom of that. You can't maintain that weight. You can't get to 600 pounds without eating all the time. So I think I thought I was happy just because I was constantly eating.
I don't think people constantly eat just because they like the taste of food. There's something else going on.
Exactly.
It's like I've had times in my life where like the highlights of my days are my meals, and everything else in between is just me waiting between those meals. Instead of like, I bet now you get to focus a lot more on what goes on in your life outside from eating.
And now I know I'm depressed.
Okay. Well, that's not cool. Holy shit.
I'm eating cheese right now. I got some Cotswold cheese. I'm not sure if I like it or not.
Dude, someone sent us a really fucking weird video of you.
Of me?
Yeah. It's bad.
God
it's a
damn it.
remix too. Should I play it?
I don't know. I just told you I was depressed.
How depressed are you?
Dude, let's find out.
It's messed up.
How bad is it?
There's a lot of it has you saying the N-word multiple times.
It's not me.
Do you want to see it?
This is a dark web deep fake.
Do you want to see it?
It's a fucking deep fake, dude. I don't want to see this.
Hold on. I guess I'll play it. Okay, I guess I'll play it. Can we get in trouble for this?
I probably.
Okay, I guess I shouldn't. Maybe I'll play it on... You know what? I'll play it on the post show. And by the way, the last two post shows haven't been posted to Patreon or Subscribestar yet. I'm sorry about that. I got behind on my work. Those will be posted soon. And yeah, you know what? I'll play this. I'll play this stuff on the post show tonight. That'll probably be better. I'm going to play it on the post show. I'm sorry. And then we'll watch Billy's reaction to it. It's so messed up.
Why did somebody make this?
It's so great.
Why would somebody do this?
So yeah, if you guys click the join link and become a member of this channel, or if you become a $10 Patreon or Subscribestar, you can catch the post show tonight and you'll see Billy's reaction to this video, which it's pretty great. I laughed super fucking hard.
Are you fucking serious? Why did someone do this? I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what the fucking video is.
So I guess we'll get right into it. And if any of you guys missed our last show, we now have a new intro for DP Action News, and here it is.
Oh, yeah.
He called me sir, and got me so fuming angry.
People are discriminating
Talk about Saudi Arabia all the time.
Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
Yeah. And you better well learn to love it.
It's from Mitch DC.
You know, I see Tommy from the Bronx in the chat. Yay, hey, Tommy from the Bronx.
What's up, Tommy?
Tommy from the Bronx.
Man.
All right, so I guess we'll just cover this one, you know, because it's weird. The subscribe to PewDiePie thing, it's a meme, but it's also just people trying to... I guess it's like the old guard versus the new. Is that
not
what
even
it
the
is?
old guard versus the new? It's YouTube versus like mass media.
So
because T-Series isn't like a YouTuber,
but
T-Series is Bollywood.
Yeah. It's music and movie production from India.
Yeah, it's all types of different stuff.
Yeah,
it's not just one.
But it's not YouTube versus big media, because YouTube is big media now. It's YouTube and big media versus...
It's YouTubers versus big media.
And YouTube, which is big media.
Yeah.
Now,
PewDiePie. The reason people get behind PewDiePie is because he's one of them, effectively.
I wonder how slanted the algorithm is against him.
PewDiePie?
Yeah.
I don't know. They didn't want to put him in the end of the year review videos.
I mean, let's be real. India is the second most populated country in the world, so they probably bring a pretty huge audience to YouTube.
And the most populated China kind of has the internet shut off. Right?
YouTube, yeah. I remember when they first shut down YouTube in China, because I had some friends that lived there, and they all of a sudden couldn't use YouTube or Facebook, and it had to do with rival political parties forming on these sites, on these social media sites. And you know, when you run a single party state like China, you can just shut that down before it gets too big, and that's what happened.
I watch some YouTubers that are like in China, and they do like vlogs. I watch them sometimes, and it's interesting to see how people are treated over there if you're not from there. It's interesting.
Yeah,
it's fun to watch.
So we'll read a little bit of this here. Here you go.
In what has been an epic challenge for Felix Kjellberg, the Swedish YouTuber has been pulling out all the stops to stay ahead of his Indian rival for the top spot on the YouTube mountain. It was never going to be easy. T-Series is a highly successful brand in one of the world's most populous countries. While PewDiePie has global appeal, he settles more into the gaming and comedy niche than a pop music juggernaut like T-Series. With the odds stacked against him and T-Series gaining relentlessly, Felix learned who his friends were. Channels like Mr. Beast gained both subscribers and admiration for their daring stunts to gain attention for the Subscribe to PewDiePie campaign. Do we scroll down? Heavily subscribed channels like Jacksepticeye and even upstart rival Logan Paul divided into the fray to fight against the corporatization of YouTube. Corporatization. As the sub gap closed, PewDiePie made some even more desperate attempts to hold onto the lead. Famous for his reluctance to play Fortnite, PewDiePie finally could hold out no more. His bumbling performance achieved more than 350,000 live viewers.
Oh, that's how he did it. So that's how he pulled back ahead? He
Fortnite.
played Fortnite, which is the most popular game, and him being one of the most popular online gamers.
Fortnite's not even popular anymore. Like, only boomers think it's popular.
Yeah. Well, last year it was.
Yeah.
I mean, if you went to PAX last year, you saw it was everywhere.
Yeah. The 350,000 live viewers, more than the entire Fortnite audience on Twitch combined. He also played Minecraft, but alas, it was in vain. It wasn't only YouTubers who got involved with the Subscribe to PewDiePie movement, as it became a moniker for fans around the world. A hacker even compromised hundreds of printers to promote his cause.
Are they going to bring up the shooting part too?
Right here, yeah. The tragic shooting in New Zealand brought controversy to the effort, as PewDiePie was referenced by name in the shooter's manifesto, and the streamer was held up by some as a symbol of the web's problematic elements. Others defended him, alleging that his fame and not his views were being leveraged. PewDiePie and T-Series are both winners in YouTube subscriber tussle. One thing is clear, there have been no losers in the ongoing PewDiePie T-Series subscriber tussle. Subscriptions are up more than 700% since the skirmish began, and this whole sequence of events has put PewDiePie miles ahead of any non-network affiliated channel.
Yeah, pretty amazing. And I think it's good, but I'm also tired of hearing about it.
I think everybody is.
Not everybody. The people that are still saying subscribe to PewDiePie are not tired of it.
It's like the Napoleon Dynamite scenario, right? Like, it's a decent movie, and everybody starts quoting it, and then you hate it. The same thing happened with Rick and Morty. Like, it's a decent show, then everybody starts quoting it, and then you start hating it, you know? This is what subscribe to PewDiePie is. It was a decent fucking meme, and now everybody's into it. Their grandma was like, subscribe to PewDiePie, before she goes and queefs in the church. And it's like, okay, this is dead meme now, but it's, I don't know. It's fun, I guess, to pick your team. We all like to separate, divide, and conquer ourselves. So, go PewDiePie.
Yeah, I'm just tired of hearing about it. But, you know, the other day I saw some people, the person that really stood out to me that was doing it was Dusty. Not Dusty the Cockatiel.
Dusty Smith?
Dusty Smith was like, fuck PewDiePie. Like, he was
Yeah.
he was kind of playing into what the shooter wanted.
Really?
Which was like people to blame people like PewDiePie for a guy murdering people.
Like, I don't want to. I like Dusty. I like Vadim.
Yeah,
enough.
sure.
But they both are kind of like
far
so
left,
liberal that they don't care. You know what makes sense. And they're just like, fuck you. Nope, you're wrong. You're on the wrong side. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Nope.
So like he did that, and then he also posted that famous VidCon picture with like all the people holding the Keck flag and like even Maddox and people who were never associated with any
I was gonna be in that, but I went to go have lunch with Boogie.
Ha! Yeah, because Dusty was like, fuck these people too.
Yeah, everybody was like, we're about to do a big group photo, and I was like, I'm gonna go have lunch with Boogie. I'll see you guys later. And then that happened, and then Dusty called him out. There you go. Fuck these guys too. I don't know. It's the separation here is getting a bit ridiculous to the point where I think I'm just gonna go out on a limb. Have you heard about this new presidential candidate, Andrew Yang?
Andrew Yang,
the Yang Gang. All the alt-righters are like supporting him, like as a meme. But this dude is a Democrat. He's got like all the Democratic views. The only difference is he wants to give everybody $1,000 every month. $1,000. You get $1,000 every month. Everybody.
I mean, shouldn't there be a top to that?
Should there be?
Like, yeah, should Jeff Bezos,
well, there's
with his no taxes paying
but there's
ass,
so little Jeff Bezos, it wouldn't even matter.
I'm talking about the Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, but there's barely any Jeff Bezos out there.
I don't care about that. Should we give people who pay zero taxes that are among the richest people in the world $1,000 a month?
Yeah,
too?
everybody
Fuck
gets
no.
it. Oh my gosh, Ben, you're so greedy.
No.
You're so greedy.
Yeah, there should be a cap for that. There should be like an annual salary. There should be like an annual like salary cap on that.
But why?
Because some people don't. $1,000 a month is like me being given like 10 cents a month.
Yeah, but there's so little people who have money like that it would be such a little amount anyways. If everybody gets $1,000, nobody can complain.
I don't care.
The super rich will complain about everybody on the bottom getting it. We just give them their $1,000 to shut them up. That's hush money. We're like, look, you're getting $1,000 too, rich guy. And they're like, well, I don't like this. I like having all my money. That's only 10 cents to me. Hell no, dude. Let's all get $1,000.
I'm not even gonna keep going down this road.
Oh
at
my
all.
gosh.
So they've banned assault weapons in New Zealand.
As a government, however, we did not wish to allow a situation where irresponsible dealers continue to sell weapons that will be banned within a few weeks. That is why we have taken an interim measure. As at 3 p.m. today, an order in council took effect. These changes to our regulations will ensure virtually all of the weapons I have announced as being banned will be categorised as weapons that require an E-class endorsement. The effect of this will mean that no one will be able to buy these weapons without a permit to procure from the police. I can assure people that there is no point in applying for such a permit.
So you have to get a permit?
This is an interim measure to ensure the trade of these weapons
ceases
ceases
no point?
from...
You have to apply for a permit, but there's no point? So...
Yeah, she's saying you would need a permit to be able to have them.
But applying for one, there's no point because you don't need the weapon? Is that what
I
she's
would
saying?
say like they would probably only give them to like retired military people or like ex-police officers, you know, those or like someone who's famous or like someone who has like a security clearance of some type or someone that is being, I don't know. I guess you would need like a really special exception to do it.
Not the I want to be a new meme school shooter type of thing. That would
Right.
definitely not be it.
Yeah. If you put that on the application, it'll get denied.
Yeah. So I hope they actually do put it on the application because they shouldn't have a gun. Be honest here, people. Fat Jussie Smollett. I don't.
That guy looked kind of like almost Samoan.
He was. I'm sure he was. Yeah, this is New Zealand, right?
Is New Zealand really close to Samoa?
There's a ton of like Tongan and Samoan in New Zealand.
Yeah,
it's pretty close. Yeah.
I met people from Fiji, and they looked like they were Indian, but they had like Australian sounding accents to me. That's what it sounded like to me. I don't know why.
I like that lady though. I don't know why. She reminds me of like an actress playing a prime minister or something.
She actually is the prime minister.
She reminds me of an actress though. That's how cool she is.
Okay.
I feel like somebody they hire, like she's one of those deep what do they call them when they crisis actor? Like
crisis actor.
Yeah, they hired her as a crisis actor.
Yep, definitely. Crisis actor.
She's got it together like that. I like that.
Real male vitality.
I kind of miss that in a world leader. Like Trump is not a crisis actor, right? He's a crisis realist. He opens his mouth and says some crisis related shit. He's Jesus Crisis superstar.
But yeah, I definitely think that if there was $1,000 a month giveaway by the government, that there definitely should be a cap. I would say probably like if your gross income is, I would even be generous with it. If your gross income was over $250K, you don't get the $1,000 a month.
There's so little amount of people that it doesn't add up to much at all to give them all the $1,000.
And then also that $1,000 a month from the government, not taxable. That's not considered taxable income.
It's not taxable. It's government money. They don't tax food stamps.
Then I would be for it, but I think there's a certain amount of wealth that we wouldn't.
There's such a small amount of people with that amount of wealth. That the numbers just at this point, it's like the math doesn't add up. Why keep them out of it? There's maybe what, I don't know how many people in the United States make over $250,000, but
an okay amount.
I'd say it's somewhere around like 25 million, maybe.
I mean, we're talking out of our ass there. I would have to like actually
2.5 million, maybe.
I would have to look up the stats on that, which
not 25.
I don't feel like taking the time to look it up. But yeah, there's a decent amount of people.
2.5.
They don't need an extra $1,000 grant.
They don't need it, but they should get it. It's not even a grant. It's just like, you get this money. You want to buy $1,000 worth of weed?
That's called a grant. Yeah. When you're given money that you're not expected to pay back from the government, it's a grant.
It's income. It's a universal income.
If it's income, then it's taxable.
It's a universal income.
Okay. All right. I mean, if people have big federal student loans, it should probably just go towards their student loans to pay them off.
I think that's a little unfair.
Fuck. Well, I mean, then we should start waiving student loans.
I think it should be fuck you money.
In one way or another, it'll go towards student loans, right?
Yeah. But that should be up to the person. Like, if they want to pay their student loans, fine. If they want to take this money and just go and buy, like, I don't know, go to Nevada and spend it on crack and hookers, do it. This is some fuck money. Everybody in the United States should get $1,000
I think it's a terrible idea.
Why?
It
would increase the like budget probably an extra what, $3 trillion?
I would agree more with healthcare being available to everybody than just giving $1,000 to 100% of the population.
That's fine too, but
I mean, so like on my 1 month birthday after I'm born, I start getting $1,000 a month.
No, I think it's 18 and up.
So people can just like start shitting out kids.
It's 18 and up. It's adults.
So like I could have like 30 kids and get $30,000 a month.
No, it's only for adults.
Okay. I get 30 kids, keep them all living with me, and they can keep giving me their $30,000. 18? I mean, if they still live there.
If they're 18, they can take their $1,000 and go get their own place.
You're so full of shit.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Andrew Yang isn't full of shit. And he's a Democrat.
Andrew Yang full of shit.
Wow.
He doesn't stand a fucking chance. Not a snowball's chance in hell.
Okay.
You know, George Bush did this with a stimulus package.
Well, he didn't give it monthly. He just gave a little stimulus.
Everybody's going to get a check for $600.
It was nice.
It was such a fucking gimmick, dude.
Yeah.
It was almost like Publishers Clearinghouse, only you did actually get paid from it. It was so fucking dumb.
I'll vote for Donald Trump if he gives us 5G internet. If he gives us 5G platform and makes 5G across the United States of America, I'll vote for Donald Trump. If Andrew Yang gives me $1,000 and 5G internet, I'll campaign for him. I just want 5G worldwide United States internet given to us. Who needs healthcare when you can just get on the internet at the fastest speeds possible?
So Trump, he's going to sign oh no, he actually already did. He signed an executive order for free speech on college campuses.
Is this the Crowder bill?
Young people, these courageous Americans have stood up for the forces of political indoctrinations, and they really stood up to it too. Like,
I haven't been on a college campus in a long time, but when I was college age, there used to be areas on the campus called free speech zones, and all kinds of crazy people would come. You know, religious people telling everyone they're going to hell. So like very religious, very liberal, very conservative, even like hate groups, all kinds of shit would come there. But I haven't been around. I don't know if that stuff's banned now. I'm just not aware of it. But I went to a public university.
Can Ben do his impression of George W. Bush telling Dusty he's a beautiful bird?
Dusty, you're a beautiful bird. I don't know. That didn't go that well, but I tried my best.
very few people have been able to. Censorship and coercion. You refuse to be silenced by powerful institutions and closed-minded critics, of which there are many. You face down intimidation.
What, Pimp Monk? Pimp Monk, are you trying to come on the show?
Pimp Monk, in a place to be. Why is there an executive order for free speech? It's a good question.
I don't know. I don't know what this is. This just like symbolic?
Maybe he's saying that
pressure and abuse. You did it because you love your country and you believe in truth, justice, and freedom. And I want to thank you all, everybody in the room, including a lot of folks in the audience, Charlie. A lot of folks.
Pimp Monk says he has the shits. So Pimp Monk, do you want to stream live from
the toilet?
From the toilet.
Live from the crapper. It's Drip Monk.
You've fought bravely for your rights, and now you have a president who is also fighting for you. I'm with you all the way.
Brave Donald. Brave Donald. Praise the brave Donald.
In America, the very heart of the university's mission is preparing students for life as citizens in a free society. But even as universities have received billions and billions of dollars from taxpayers.
Did he really say billions? Like fucking
billions?
Dr. Evil?
That's what he
$1 billion.
says.
Billions.
Many have become increasingly hostile to free speech and to the First Amendment. You see it all the time. You turn on the news and you see things that are horrible. You see people being punched hard in the face. They didn't go down.
To be fair, those liberals that punched the fucking alt-righters,
that was bullshit.
They were super weak-wristed.
Well,
those were terrible
But
punches.
that guy was an asshole for punching that guy.
Of course, but...
And he deserves to go to jail for a little while at least.
No, but it was embarrassing. That punch was so embarrassing. If you're gonna punch an alt-righter...
sucker punch, too.
I know! If you're gonna punch an alt-righter, you better knock him down.
The other guy was...
He was not anything... He should have went down like a sack of fucking bricks, but the problem is people willing to hit aren't probably the people that should be throwing punches, right? Like you watch the Tyler Perry movies, and there's always a woman punching a guy in the face, but the woman never damages the guy. The same thing happens with liberals when they're on college campuses punching the fucking alt-righters. They might as well be little fucking girls with their tiny little wrists. We need a Ronda Rousey. Knock them the fuck out. I don't know, man.
Oh yeah. So Pimp Monk was plugging the Tap Private show in the pleb chat. Yes, tomorrow, Tap Private show. I asked Hannibal and Monty if they can join us. I just haven't got confirmation, so I don't want to, like, you know, do false advertising. Do you know what someone else sent me? I recently got a Jared Genesis soundboard.
Am I a tool? I know your name. It's Christian Thurston.
Yeah,
I don't need this goddamn shit. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Sounds boring.
I'll beat your motherfucking ass. You hear me? I'll beat your motherfucking ass.
My favorite thing is that he got his computer taken away and it's still fucking gone.
That's gone,
hilarious.
yeah.
It's hilarious. He's super grounded. Little brat.
That's because he acted like a tard.
Little brat toddler. No, kick your ass, Dad.
Where's the real man one? Where is it?
Sociopathic. My penis.
Man, oh, here, listen to this one.
I'm a Christian.
Did we ever screen cap his computer? Was it even a nice computer anyways? Didn't he have like a shit computer?
There was those videos, the ones where we saw the weird black marks on his door.
Yeah, not black marks. Those were shit stains.
He was turning the camera around and getting video of his monitor.
His compact Presario.
Yeah.
It was fucking...
It was an E-machine.
Yeah, his dad took away his fucking 1998 E-machine. How pathetic is that?
Oh my fucking God. Another thing Trump did recently, he recognized Israel's sovereignty over Golan Heights, which is, I guess, was a disputed territory. It's so dumb. It's like our country officially acknowledged that this place is part of Israel.
Huh.
That's what it is. That's
Israel loves Trump.
Oh, yeah. Netanyahu.
Yeah.
Netanyahu thanked him for this, actually.
It was big news, and so far we haven't heard any backup to the president's tweet from the White House. We have inquired as to exactly what will be going on here. Will there be some sort of formal announcement that's made? What's the president going to do about it? We don't know. But since 1981, when Israel annexed the Golan Heights, it has been not recognized as being Israeli territory. It's been alternately called Israeli occupied territory. It has been called Israeli controlled territory. But now it appears as though very soon it will be officially recognized by the United States. The president tweeting a short time ago, after 52 years, it is time for the United States to fully recognize Israel's sovereignty over the Golan Heights, which is of critical and strategic importance to the state of Israel and regional stability. Mike Pompeo, the Secretary of State, is in the Middle East today. He did an interview with our Trey Yingst about 40 minutes before the president sent out that tweet. Trey asked Pompeo about it, and Pompeo said, I don't have anything to say about that right now. And then 40 minutes later, we get the tweet from the president. You mentioned that the Israeli prime minister, the beleaguered Israeli prime minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, will be here at the White House next week. He tweeted his thanks to the president a short time ago, saying, at a time when Iran seeks to use Syria as a...
Okay, so yeah, this is so weird when, you know, we have world leaders tweeting at each other. I'm sorry, it's weird to me, but it is what it is.
It's the future. We've
reached this point where Twitter is used for world leaders to communicate with each other.
But it should be, right?
I wish it had unlimited characters.
I don't know.
Or at least double the characters it has.
Well,
now.
they did double it. It used to be 140.
They did.
I feel like if you can't say it in 280 characters, then it probably shouldn't be said. right? Like we're not here to read manifestos. We're not here to read novels.
It still doesn't even happen though with unlimited characters. Like on Facebook, I don't see people just writing manifestos usually, but they have unlimited characters, right? On a Facebook post.
I think you can like use other applications to make an or on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook are unlimited. Yeah, but they close them down.
I don't see it.
They micro shut
yeah, sure.
Accordion fold or whatever. they call it.
Sure. So you write like a badass first paragraph and then put your fluff in and it hides it unless people want to click and read it.
Yeah.
Why can't
on
Twitter be that
on
way?
On Twitter, you can put your little badass paragraph in and then link to an off-site article if you want to go. I don't know. I like the succinct nature of Twitter. And I think that if Lincoln had Twitter, he wouldn't say that bullshit about 7 years ago. Who cares about that? Who cares about fucking dates and ages? He's bloviating. You give Lincoln a Twitter, he's going to be like, fuck you, I will lick you in a wrestling match. And boom.
Platform to destroy Israel.
This doesn't change anything, though. We just, our country, through our president, has officially recognized this area as part of Israel, the nation of Israel.
Well, President Trump boldly recognizes Israeli sovereignty over
I don't even know much about it. I know about, like, the Gaza Strip and, what was the other area? Anyway, like the area where all the Palestinians live.
Yeah. Golan Heights. Thank you, President Trump. Maria Bartiromo, we should point out, from our sister network, Fox Business Channel, is in the middle of interviewing the president. She no doubt will ask him about this on an unrelated development.
I have no idea.
The Attorney General, Bill Barr, was over here at the White House. His visit here instantly raised some speculation as to whether the Mueller report might be forthcoming, but we're being told that it was just a routine meeting on
Dana Perito.
National security. Dana?
Yeah, the Attorney General comes to the White House often. I can imagine that. Let me ask you also about this. Is there any let-up in the McCain feud?
No. In fact,
she could go replace Sarah Huckabee Sanders, but then Trump would be creeping on her all the time.
I'm sure Melania put Sarah Huckabee in that position for a reason.
That's why.
She was like, no, you can't have Dana Perino.
It was very strange yesterday. Obviously, the president over the weekend tweeted his displeasure about John McCain. It was related to the Mueller investigation because McCain got a hold of that unverified Steele dossier and said, I didn't know what to do with it, so I passed it off to the FBI. That's what originally got the president going. And yesterday, it was such a strange time for him to go into that because he was at this Army tank plant. The only plant in the United States makes this Abrams M1 A1 tank. The president basically rescued that plant from oblivion with his increased defense spending. They've doubled the number of employees, or they will double the number of employees very soon. And listen to, he had them eating out of his hands. Listen to what he said.
Well, you better love me. I kept this place open. That I can tell you. They said, we're closing it. And I said, no, we're not.
No,
but then in the middle of all of this, the president took a big left turn back into his feud with John McCain. We remind you,
John McCain.
Yeah. yeah. He's still feuding with this guy. He's been dead for what, like a year now?
John McCain died.
John McCain might win this feud,
ripping McCain again for the Steele
7 months ago. He's only been dead for 7 months.
Yeah. Well, he looks like he's been dead for about 7 years.
Yeah, even when he was alive.
Zombie John McCain. Dig him up.
Yeah, also ripping him for his vote over Obamacare, and then going way off script to talk about the McCain funeral. Listen to the whole thing the president said here.
I have to be honest, I've never liked him much. Hasn't been for me. I have really, to be honest, probably never will. I endorsed him at his request, and I gave him the kind of funeral that he wanted, which as president I had to approve. I don't care about this. I didn't get thank you. That's okay.
He wants to be thanked for approving John McCain's funeral.
Was John McCain going to thank you from the grave? Did he thank you in his will?
I think he means the family, because he doesn't like the family either, especially Meghan McCain, who's
she's a lesbian.
Meghan McCain's not a lesbian?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I thought Meghan McCain was a lesbian.
No, you're thinking of Dick Cheney's daughter.
Ah, okay.
Meghan McCain is one of the hosts on The View.
Yeah, the non-lesbian host.
She's not a lesbian, no.
Oh, okay.
Definitely not.
Okay.
We sent him on the way, but I wasn't a fan of John McCain.
She had like thought
The president's
pictures that
renewed attacks
leaked
against
back
John
in the
McCain have
day.
drawn fire from some
Thought
senior
Meghan McCain?
Republicans. Georgia
Yeah.
Senator Johnny
Hey.
Isaacson, who is a big supporter of the president's policies, also a big supporter of the military, was on Georgia Public Broadcasting Radio yesterday, saying that the president's comments are deplorable. And other big Republicans have weighed in as well, Dana.
All right, John, and let us know if you need us to send an ark. It looks like it's raining pretty heavy behind you.
It's about to stop, which is a good thing.
That is a good thing. Well, if you need help, let us know.
Thanks.
All
Does
right.
Dana Perino have an ark on deck? Or whenever it's raining, does Fox News just make biblical jokes about Noah's Ark? Is that in their script? Let's appeal to the base. Let's make a joke about the ark because it's slightly raining in Washington, D.C.
The Daily Briefing.
The Daily Briefing. I'm just glad that Meghan McCain's not a lesbian now. That means I have a chance.
I don't know why you would want one.
Because I don't want one actually.
Yeah,
Take it
yeah.
back.
I don't know why.
I'm like, how can I spin this into
But
something
She
positive?
did. I remember when I was like, oh man, she posted like it's almost like a thought picture. See?
Hey, yeah, I want Andy Warhol. I'm not against Meghan McCain getting it. She looks super fucking hot.
I like Andy Warhol.
Yeah. Somebody should Photoshop that book to say Andy Worski.
That's a really old picture.
She was pretty hot there. Is she not hot anymore?
I don't think she looks good there either.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. So I don't like to deduce her to just a piece of meat because she's more than that. She's the host.
I just
of The
thought it was
View.
a funny picture.
It is funny. Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol was at what? WrestleMania? Was it 2?
Yeah.
The Live from New York segment. Andy Warhol was a wrestling fan. He probably liked all the big oily men.
I like all the oily men.
He liked the big oily men.
Andy Warhol.
I objectify everybody and everything, so it's okay for me to objectify women, right? I just objectified Andy Warhol and wrestling. I feel like
you objectify a lot.
Billy. I do.
You do.
Because you know why? Because I don't look at people as human beings. I look at them as the butt of jokes. I think that's fair. I'm not exactly a sociopath. What's up? You got boner pics over there?
No.
You just cringed like you got sent a boner pic.
Just you.
It's me?
Yeah.
My boner pic?
No.
Where'd you get that?
Where'd you get that? How far into this are we? Time flies, man.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yep.
Andy Warhol likes big sweaty men. Yeah, Ben's hoarding all the Billy nudes to himself.
Yeah, there's no fucking way you guys get to see them. But I have a great video of Billy that we're going to play during the post show. So it's of him saying naughty things. He didn't want it to get leaked, but it's getting leaked in the post show.
It's a
Don't
deep
miss
fake.
it.
It's not real.
Everyone, please like the stream and share it and make sure you're subscribed. Resubscribe, subscribe. And if you have more than one account that you haven't subscribed with, you need to use that account to subscribe too. Holy shit. Do it.
Do it.
I don't know what happened to Alan. I don't see him around. Let me
I hope he's safe.
Maybe he got drunk and passed out. It seems like that guy is an alcoholic. It does.
I don't know. He's probably doing okay. The one time that we had Wizard of Oz scheduled and he didn't show up, it was because he got drunk and passed out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So we just assume when somebody doesn't show up is that they got drunk and passed out.
I've gotten drunk and passed out on a bus and gotten off like in the way wrong stop.
That sucks.
Yeah. When you wake up on the bus and you're in Issaquah and you're like, how'd I get here?
I have only blacked out one time, and luckily I had somebody there to handle me. I remember coming to in front of a Subway covered in puke. Subway sandwich shop, not Subway. Subway train station. Better call an Uber.
Ubers are way more expensive than the bus, though. The bus is like $250.
$250. Better call an Uber.
To ride it pretty much as far as you want to ride it. And an Uber, depending on how far you're going, can, you know, be way more.
Well, not issuing sad, self-effacing apologies for their own skin color. Top Democrats are warning that if we don't give them full control of the U.S. economy right now, the world will literally be destroyed.
The world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. And your biggest issue is how are we going to pay for it? And like, this is the war. This is our World War II.
This is our final chance. The scientists are absolutely unanimous on this, that we have no more than 12 years to take incredibly bold action on this crisis.
Why is Beto moving like a puppet?
Yeah.
I'm a marionette.
He should play Pinocchio. If they should do like adult Pinocchio movie.
Or they should just, every time he tells a lie, they should Photoshop his nose growing. Better keep it truthful.
He was moving really weird.
Super weird. We only have 12 years or else we're going to all turn to real boys. I've got no strings.
But this show cares about science, and so we want to assess the claim critically and scientifically.
Billy, would you eat an edible? Would you do an edible, Billy?
Probably not. Why?
Why not? Because I got some good ones.
You got good edibles?
Yeah. They're not keto, though.
Yeah, I don't want that. I got my edibles are keto.
Oh, is it the the sriracha?
The sriracha that we're gonna have on episode 555. Do a weed.
These are
THC
basically
sriracha.
like, they're smaller, but it's basically like a Starburst, is what it tastes like.
Dude, that's what I had when I was in Vegas and I got so fucked up.
Yeah.
If I do a weed, I'll probably.
Dude, if I do 3 of these, I will be just like totally fucked. Last night I slept so amazingly well after I had a few. Just kind of
lucky.
Yeah.
We really have 12 years left. That's what they're saying. Is it true? Daniel Turner is executive director at Power the Future and joins us tonight. Mr. Turner, thanks very much for coming on. So just throw that right to you. Do we have 12 years left? Is there science that shows that?
Actually, the Associated Press today debunked that, which was pretty fascinating for someone who studies energy and environmental issues, to see the Associated Press walk that back and say, we have never said there are 12 years left to fix climate change. But Beto has said it. Alexandria Ocasio.
I don't know. Maybe there was some sort of study that gave that estimate.
Well, I think someone said in 12 years there's a point of no return. I don't know if that is where it's based in.
Someone said that, sure. I don't know how they could know that with that type of accuracy, but sure. But they're going to say it's all to scare people.
Ocasio-Cortez has said it, and the scientists who wrote this UN report have said that is a made-up statistic that you all have extrapolated. It's interesting that they finally issued the report now.
Hold on, slow down. That's the party of science.
Yes.
We know that. They had a march for science after Trump got elected. You remember that?
Yes.
Because they believe in science and we don't. And we believe, obviously, in snake handling.
Kids marched out of class on Friday for science.
For science. But this doesn't sound like science.
No, the 12 years number is what the scientists said.
They're taking a jab at the students that walked out of class the other day.
It doesn't sound like science. It sounds like Pinocchio and maybe a little Pocahontas sprinkled in. That Ocasio-Cortez. What is she saying? Is she Pocahontas? What is she
based upon
saying?
the Paris Climate Accords. This is where we would like to get by 2030. This happened in 2018. So by 2030, we want to get here. Somehow that number became, if we don't do it in 12 years, the end of the world is imminent. And Beto has said that. Like I said, numerous Democrats have run on that issue. When Beto announced the other day, that clip that you just showed, he said that there was unanimous consensus among scientists that we had 12 years left to fix this. And so it is nonsense.
I say, I would say, why not just try your best to fix it anyway, instead of getting caught up in how much longer you think it's going to take.
Not even your best to fix it.
Why should it matter? Like, why should it matter whether it's next year or, 300 years from now?
Because when Trump got into office, he destroyed the Environmental Protection Agency so people can make more money. Clear through all the fucking blockades that Obama put up.
The website was changed like immediately, which was like the very first thing that was done.
They just got to start giving everybody $1,000 a month. I think that's what it's going to take to save this world.
That they've repeated this over and over again, and it never gets, as you said in your first segment, it never gets corrected and no one apologizes.
So these are basically people you're saying who believe that Bill Nye is actually a science guy and not just a buffoon created by television.
Exactly.
Okay.
What the fuck do you mean a buffoon created by television? He's a science guy. Nobody's saying he's a fucking doctorate of science anything or other. He's a fucking science guy.
I think he has like a master's or maybe a PhD.
Even
in
if he
engineering.
didn't, if he shows people science, he's a science guy.
He's an engineer.
He's a science guy.
Yeah, he understands science very well.
People who think Bill Nye is a science guy.
He's not an actor. Well, he is an actor too.
Yeah.
He was on a local show too that was kind of like the SNL of Seattle. Almost Live.
Almost Live. I grew up watching that.
It's a great and I watched it when I was a kid when it was on Comedy Central. But I knew it was like
Joel McHale was on there, John Keister, Nancy Guppy. Like this is all like the
one night I was up really late and I was watching over-the-air TV here, and they were playing like old Almost Live episodes. It was pretty cool.
I grew up watching that every Saturday night. I'd tune in.
It's pretty awesome.
They'd be like making fun of little areas of Seattle.
They should bring something like that back.
They did. It was called the 206, and it was Pat Cashman's son, Chris Cashman, and him.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, Pat Cashman's pretty famous. He was on the show originally, but he's a pretty famous voiceover guy. You might, if you heard his voice, you probably know him.
Okay.
But they brought it back for Seattle, and it was kind of big, but it didn't pop off like it should have.
Yeah, when I was watching old reruns of Almost Live, Bill Nye the Science Guy was currently a TV show.
Yeah.
So I noticed that Bill Nye was on Almost Live also. So he was like a comedian and an actor, but he also had like an education as well. So yeah, he's not just an actor. Fuck you, Tucker Carlson. Holy shit.
People who actually think Bill Nye is a science guy. So fuck this entire episode,
I want Bill Nye to come in now and like slap the shit out of both of these guys. Who's this fucking Lex Luthor wannabe here too?
It looks like a fucking skinhead in a penguin suit.
Yes, these folks, I remember a report in 1989. I was a freshman in high school when it came out that said we had 10 years left. By the year 2000, we had to fix climate change. What did they get wrong then? The same UN panel, by the way, issued both reports.
I don't care. I don't care if it's if there's been inconsistent reports.
Look, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's just fix it. How about that?
Ladies and gentlemen, there's inconsistent reports. So their counter argument is that the reports are inconsistent. That's all they have.
We should not fix it as quickly.
Let's just leave it up to the
How
companies
about we just treat it like a problem that should be fixed as quickly as possible?
Let's just let the companies decide whether or not they want to protect the environment, right? Right?
They get wrong then that they are so certain that they have now that we have to fix climate change.
It sounds like a lot of what they say is just an effort to immediately take the moral high ground and holding the moral high ground do whatever they want to the country.
They just want the moral high ground.
When you do things under the guise of protecting Mother Earth or for the planet or for the children, which is what a lot of them say. Remember those kids who stormed Dianne Feinstein's office a little while ago? When you do things for the planet, you are given a really wide berth. And so it is taking over the healthcare industry. It's taking over basically all employment. It's putting out of work millions of people who work in the energy industry. Funny that Beto wasn't talking about these things when he was running against Ted Cruz a couple months ago.
It's just fun. I mean, I think of myself as a pretty ardent
because running against Ted Cruz, you can't really do a lot to change the world climate from Texas. If you're going to try and change the climate from Texas when it's the #1 cattle producer and the cattle are what are doing the most fucking damage to the climate, you really going to try to win Texas on that platform? Is that it's funny how Beto didn't bring it up when he was trying to become the fucking leader of Calfartsville?
If they care so much about the environment, why are their cities filthy? The cities that they run, San Francisco, Los Angeles, New York, they're cesspools.
And why don't in their personal...
Come on, cesspools.
They're cesspools. They're cesspools.
Are they in D.C.? I mean, D.C.? Fuck, dude. Come on.
Lives, they dictate what they want government to mandate. Bernie Sanders prefers to fly on private jets. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez prefers to take the shuttle on American Airlines to Amtrak. Now, Penn Station, I don't blame her.
I mean, cities are just dirtier. I mean, well, I mean, in some ways, there's a different type of like grime and dirt in a city than there is out in the country. I mean, you know, they're cesspools. Just the cities that are run by these people. They're just assholes, right?
I would much rather take the shuttle, the airline as well.
But doesn't that tell you you don't want to go to Penn Station because it's disgusting? Mm-hmm. You don't want to walk down the street in the Mission District in San Francisco because there's human waste and hypodermic needles. How should I take someone seriously as an environmentalist if they don't pick up the trash in front of their own building?
They're unable to run their cities now, but somehow if they are given more power to run all of government, to employ basically the entire nation, including those unwilling to work, as they mentioned, somehow they'll be able to fix things. They can't run Amtrak.
Man, they don't even give a shit about the environment because, like, they live in a big city where it's dirty.
There's needles in the subway. New York City has cleaned up like a fuck ton since the 80s.
Oh, yeah. Well.
It's like Disneyland now compared to the way it used to be.
Well, like Times Square and stuff like that. Yeah, and there was a lot more mafia influence and that sort of thing. A lot of that changed in the like after the 90s.
But I think the worry of having a fucking hypodermic needle on the floor outside of your subway is a little different than having all vegetation on planet Earth die out because we decided that we wanted to release more carbon into the air to lower the overall. I'm just that. Sorry, I got distracted by this $2 super chat.
Yeah, and we'll read those shortly.
I haven't seen season 2 of season 3 of Daredevil yet, so I'm like, is that a spoiler? Shit.
Well, now, what makes us think that they will build a national automotive grid or train railroads?
I feel like a lot of conservatives, Republicans certainly, are on the defensive as soon as these people start talking, and they say, climate is a problem. Instead of just saying you have no idea what you're talking about, there's no reference in science to what you're saying. You're a demagogue and a liar. Why does nobody say that?
I don't know. I wish they would just point out what actually fossil fuels does for our country, what it does for our economy, the quality of life.
Yeah.
This guy is really shilling for fossil fuels right now. I just instead of saying what the fossil fuels is doing for the environment, they should be saying what it does for our country. Do you realize the quality of life when you can cruise around in your Hummer? At least they're taking a hard stance here. Fossil fuels can't be that bad. They let you drive to the beach on a sunny day. Oh, God.
That we have. The kids who were marching just on Saturday were all with smartphones. There was a girl who had a plastic Fiji water bottle. Does she not know that? And saying, stop fossil fuels. Does she not know where fossil fuels come from and what they do?
What plastic is made of?
She has a water bottle? Oh, God. Is she an idiot? Is she an idiot? It starts here with the water bottle, people. If you want to fucking save the world, no more water bottles, okay? If you want to save the world, you got to just have cups of water. I obviously don't want to save the world because water bottles are convenient.
Thank you very much for that perspective. I appreciate it.
appreciate it. Thank you very much for that shill zone, Baldy McBalderson. On Cucker Tarleson tonight. Turds.
All right. Yeah, fuck this shit.
We've came to the conclusion that the world's not worth saving.
Time to open up the special Patreon chat.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Those in the Patreon can ask all the questions they want, and we will answer anything that doesn't incriminate us legally.
I'm going to eat these Starbursts. I'm going to eat 2 of them and see how I feel like in the next 15 minutes.
You about to get in the bone zone, Benjamin? So Benjamin's eating 2 Starbursts. This is not going to end well. You're going to get too fucking high, Benny. Benny.
The post show is going to be great.
It's going to be you sitting there like, and then that video, whatever video you have of me on a loop.
And we'll read those in a minute here. Questions?
Hi, Billy. Billy, what's your favorite Pokemon? Snorlax, Machamp. I like Tyranitar. I use them the most in my Pokemon Go. I can't believe Ben wants to make Billy watch those Channel Awesome movies. Neither can I.
Fuck yeah.
Billy, current weight. I forgot to weigh in this last weekend, so I'm just skipping a week. But last time I weighed in, I was 350.8 pounds. So
0.8.
I've been eating a lot of ice cream lately, and I lose weight eating the ice cream because I found this low-calorie, low-carb ice cream. It's the best. But if you had to guess Ben's IQ, what would it be? Probably like 125.
I don't even know if that's good or not. I don't even know what good IQs are.
Ben, what's the RNG on those bad boys? The weed candies?
Oh, the milligrams? It's each one is 10 milligrams. So I just took 20.
Nice. Billy, heard from the hot date lately? Oh, dude, there's so many hot dates lately. But yes. When's the next film review of the Justice Riders saga? Or did Ben lose the DVDs again?
No, I still have them.
He still has them.
We'll do more.
Yeah. We might do one this month. I don't know. We haven't figured out what video we're going to do this month, what we're going to do yet this month, but I need to know how you feel about Merfolk and Magic. They're cool. I've never been that big of a blue player. Blue mana is not my favorite mana. Billy, you better be at 300 by December or else. We'll see, Tommy from the Bronx. We'll see. I'll try to get down there. I figure I got over half a year still. 9 months, basically, almost, till December, right? 9-10 months. Or 8 or 9 months, I don't know. Billy, you going to go watch Us? I am going to go watch Us. I was going to go watch it tonight, but I think I'm going to wait and go see it with Madison DeCambra, but she's sick right now, so she can't go out and see it. So I don't know, do I wait for her or do I go see it without her? I don't know. I don't want to get spoiled. Us looks fun. What type of Magic player are you, Billy? Combo, control, aggro? Aggro. When I play Magic the Gathering, I would always build like a aggressive weenie curve or a mid-range curve, aggressive attackers, some spot removal to get through walls. My favorite was like direct damage. Tech says, Billy is a beautiful, talented, sexy, funny, racist, sweet boy. You're almost all right, Tech. Almost. Ben, do you want to bring back Strains You Love?
No, not really. Everybody well, not literally everybody, but a lot of people hated it.
Billy the Fridge, what albums are you looking forward to this year? I don't know. I booked a studio session for next month, so maybe my album, if I can get it done in time, which I should be able to. Go see it without her. You think so, Thunder Bear? You want to fly to Seattle? Go watch it with me?
I'm 32 years old.
I'm 32 years old.
About the keto diet.
What do you think they will do to Kofi on the next SmackDown? Will he go to Mania? Everything that's going down right now with Kofi is him going to WrestleMania. Obviously, he's going to go to Mania, and if he doesn't beat Daniel Bryan, I would be surprised. Big E put out a Twitter video where he was basically saying, you know, it's obvious that people like him don't get to be the champion. He's like, they made it clear. He's like, they told us if you worked hard, you'd be able to reach the goal, no matter how hard you worked, no matter how, if you got over, you'd be able to be at the top of the business. And he's realized that people like him aren't there. So they're making it
black people.
That's what he's saying, right? He's saying,
I mean, yeah, I mean, the New Day guys became the New Day because they had these black guys and they didn't know what to do with them. So they just put them all together as a tag team. I mean, that's true. That's what happened.
and they got over. They're some of the most.
They got over by trolling the gimmick that they were given that sucked, that everybody hated. Dude, at first I remember New Day sucks.
Yeah.
New Day sucks. Everybody hated them so much. It was terrible.
But like, I think Xavier Woods is one of the hidden talents in wrestling. I think he's got a great mind for wrestling.
I think Paige agrees with you.
I'm not gonna dignify that with a response, but
he hid his talent inside of her.
I think he's like a lot of people talk about Raven's mind for the business, and he helped make ECW what it was supposedly. I think Xavier Woods is on that level, and he's done a lot of good for wrestling for people around him and himself. So that's what I think about Kofi. I think he's going to WrestleMania, and I think he's going to get the big win.
RASSLIN, that's wrestling.
RAPIN, that's rapping. How much money would each of you need to fuck the other?
That's a
Spec,
question.
That's a horrible
that
question.
I'm not answering.
I would do it for $100,000.
That's it?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay, you guys got the Ben's like, no, dude. He's like, that's actually an obtainable Patreon goal. If we get the Patreon up to 100,000 a month, Ben and I will start banging regularly every month. That's wrestling. Benpai, thoughts on transhumanism?
My thoughts on transhumanism. I have, well, right now, I have no thoughts on anything. So I have no thoughts on transhumanism.
Did you see the new wrestling movie, Fighting with My Family?
No.
I did see it, yeah. It was hokey, but cute.
Yeah. I knew it would be. I saw the trailer and I was like, yeah, I know. As
somebody who grew up wanting to be a pro wrestler, like there were moments in that I was like, okay, you're getting to me, little wrestling movie.
I'm gonna read these Streamlabs and super chats and all this wonderful stuff.
If we get to 150K, will you start battle rapping Ben? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You'll get to see my cringe raps.
Benpai, what's your favorite album of all time?
That's so hard to answer. One of them is Pretty Hate Machine by 9 Inch Nails. Chris Xavier, $5. Ben, that statement hit me hard. I'm not sure which one you're referring to because that was like an hour ago, but I'm glad I could move you.
Move you.
We got one for $2. It's about time you changed the news intro. Also saw Dad Danny in there.
Damn it.
Yeah. Gung Lai. Oh yeah, that was their name. Potato Gaming for $2. YouTube gave me this for free, or so. Bullpuss. YouTube gave you what for free? The $2 that you gave us? Is YouTube handing out dollars?
Like the Brave browser?
Lord Vader, $4.99. Gravel Gang.
Gravel Gang.
What is that?
I think it's someone else running for president.
Hashtag Mike Gravel 2020.
Mike Gravel's running?
Mike Great. Sounds like a Flintstones character.
I might up the price I said to have sex with Ben if Yang is elected and we get $1,000 a month. Because who needs $100,000 for sex when you're already getting $1,000 a month? Imagine getting $1,000 a month at my age. I'd be a millionaire before I died.
Let me see here.
YouTube Premium gives you a free super chat? That's dope.
Really? Huh. I had no idea. So it's almost like Twitch.
I might get YouTube Premium.
Twitch subscriber. Spirit Flame. We had a walkout here in Ontario because the premier took away the 6-month grace period for student loans. Yeah, fuck that. Student loans are just dumb. Higher education costing more, dumb. Metal Dooley, $2. That ain't Lex Luthor. It's the Kingpin from the Netflix Daredevil series.
Yeah, good series.
It did kind of look like, yeah, you know.
I have to watch season 3 of Daredevil and season 2 of Punisher still. I got to catch up on my Netflix shows. Once they started getting canceled, I got bummed and I didn't
Aldrich.
like
I've been disappointed with how confusing and unfunny the High Billies have been, so I want to put it in the DP inbox. Hope you guys like it. I thought I like them. I
obviously like them because my name's Billy, so I'm fucking an egomaniac.
Hi, Billy.
Non-melanin people only.
The power of meds peds. Hi, Billy.
Hi, Billy.
Oh, every fucking numbskull online thinks that I'm really some piss-tossing son of a bitch.
Damn.
Hi, Billy.
There's a lot of them. Here's another one. People send in a lot of these.
Hi, Billy.
Lucian Hodebo is a great guy.
Hi, Billy.
Having sex with different men makes you a slut.
Well, what does it make you if you have sex with different women?
A slut maker.
That was a good one. That was a good one. All right. What's this one? Whoa.
Hi, Billy.
HD.
Hi, Billy.
I did it twice!
Fuck you, Billy.
Fuck you, Billy. That was great.
That was a very good one.
That was great.
That was very good.
That was great.
Hi, Billy.
Give me back my money!
I like the one that showed the graveyard. That
one was fucked.
Here's this one too. Oh shit! No. That's the video that I'm gonna play later. That's the video of you.
Play it until we can't play it anymore. What is
No.
this?
No. Okay.
What the fuck does it do?
I'm already playing it until I can't play it anymore.
Oh my god!
I'm already playing it until I can't play it anymore. It goes crazy. Okay, so we have 2 new crazy people intros. I played the last one earlier, and I'm gonna play this one now. I'll probably just rotate back and forth. So here's another new one that was sent to us. And actually, I like it so much, I'm just gonna put it up full screen.
Oh.
Yeah, here we go.
G-Man Johnny for the win.
Oh my God, yes.
I'm stuck, Dorn. That was wonderful.
So you sent in a video that was given to me. I heard you sent it in.
I think
it was
I
from
sent something-
Instagram.
Which one?
Let's see. Did you send this in?
Yeah.
So what? I mean, do you want to give any?
Okay, so this video right here is a gentleman who thinks that Adam22, who was on your show, was it Sunday? You did or was it Monday? Where?
Oh, this is the guy
This
that
is the gentleman that came in to attack Adam22 today with a gun. Because Adam22 got attacked with a gun earlier this week.
Yeah, this is the second
time
guy
this week
to attack Adam22
This
during
guy's
his
mad.
live stream.
This guy, I guess, has been hanging out around the shop. Adam says he's like a friend or a fan, not a friend, a fan that's been around. And this guy's mad that Adam stole his video idea, I guess. And he's coming to kick his ass.
Jesus Christ, man.
Go at him right now. I don't want no money. Go at him right now. Shut the fuck up.
I don't want no money.
Right now, bitch ass nigga. I don't want no money, nigga.
On some shit. On some shit.
Oh, he locked him out.
He got away, yeah.
So that's what happened?
Yeah.
So it didn't actually happen to Adam directly.
Well, Adam was in the bathroom. That's his shop, though.
Yeah.
So the gunman came to his shop to get at him. He's like, get at him right now. Adam was taking a dump, I guess.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, people are just walking up there armed.
Yeah.
They need to stop doing their show there, or like, I don't know what they should do.
Well, I think he's going to get heavier security right now, so.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Here's a clip from some sort of Christian service, some sort of church service, where I think it's a healing type thing, and they're trying to heal an oral sex demon from this woman. They're trying to purge the oral sex demon from a woman.
I like this.
Look, oral sex. Oral sex, demon. You see oral sex? Look, oral sex. Look. You oral sex. Use oral sex.
Holy
Let that
shit.
sperm of that man out. Out.
Oh,
no. Demon. Out. Let go.
You delivered me 2 Sundays back. Then a demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth.
Why does she sound a little bit like JF's girlfriend? And the demon came with his sex and put it in my mouth. Put it in my mouth. JF. Demon.
I can't do it.
Demon. You put it in my mouth. Maybe JF's girlfriend wanted to suck his dick because she's got a gay sex or an oral sex demon in her mouth. Maybe that's why she lost her job, because the demon inhabited her throat. And the only way to get it out is to suck some mayonnaise devils. Blow the mayonnaise devil.
SpaghettiOs.
Dave, there's mayonnaise in my SpaghettiOs. The SpaghettiO demon is here again. I just spit up on myself.
And then he came again and he slept with me last week. And I told the pastor that I need deliverance again. And since then, my private part has been itching.
No!
Yeah.
She got crabs or something?
Yeah, because the demon came to sleep with her again, and now her private parts are itching.
Is it just some rapist?
I don't know if it's a rapist.
Demon?
It could be just some crackhead bum in the area, and she's down. And she blames it on the fucking demon because she does it.
Someone in the chat just said, where's the guest? Dude, okay. We don't need a guest. You know,
he's supposed to
we've
be
been
here.
doing this show fine, not a lot of dead air or anything like that.
He's supposed to be here. It's supposed to be.
It doesn't even matter.
Alan,
though.
right?
Yeah,
So
Alan.
He's just
Alan's
not here.
great, and
we're waiting on him.
I mean, he can show up whenever.
Yeah,
but that's
we
fine.
don't know where. Hopefully he.
Oh,
hit her over the head with an egg.
Who are you?
I am the blowjob demon.
I am the berry.
Speak.
The blowjob
Who are you? Check. Who are you? Look at that demon. 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 Who are you?
Okay.
Who are you? Speak. Speak out. Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you?
That sucks that it ends there. I want to hear the ridiculous acting job that this woman does.
Someone should cut this with, who are you? Who are you? And then Vince McMahon coming in with, it was me, Austin. It was me all along. Yeah. He was the blowjob demon.
Here's a new G-Time Johnny video.
What keeps me motivated is this energy. This energy is crying. It says, come on, when you turn your feelings and emotions into words, you lose your feelings and emotions. It's a charge. It's an energy. And this whole earth is waiting for our species to come home. And it's up to you and me to do it. Because if we don't G-time, I mean, like I always say, we're surpassing the capture of fire in benefits to humanity. And if we don't G-time, fire is all that's going to be left. And the energy knows it. We have to bring our species home. Help me bring our species home. Stop living by the Gregorian calendar.
Okay, I love it how one of the most important things to G-Time Johnny is the type of calendar that we use. I really don't think it matters if we measure. You know, one of his biggest problems is man time. You know, and then there's like Catholic time terrorists because we started counting years when around the time that we think Jesus was born, and before that we measure time as counting down to it. You know, so he has a problem with that.
That is very weird.
Be honest. Be pure.
I wouldn't have a
be
problem
true.
with it, though.
Stop molesting children's minds and body from the Gregorian
That's a good request.
calendar.
Off the Gregorian calendar.
How does
okay.
the Gregorian calendar cause child molestation?
See this pause here? I wonder if G-Time Johnny has a oral sex demon stuck in his body.
You know, one time G-Time Johnny showed up in the Discord and everyone thought he was a troll, but I think he proved that it was really him.
Oh, damn.
Eventually. But yeah, everyone was like, man, this is weird.
He was always in the Discord. G-Time never ends, right? So he was there and not there at the same time.
G-Time stands for Galileo time.
Not
Galileo
Gregorian time?
No,
he doesn't
no.
like the Gregorian calendar.
No. Galileo time.
Okay. Because that's confusing considering that Gregorian time was what he was just talking bad about.
Yeah, Gregorian time is what we use. And before that, in like the Western world, Julian time was commonly used. Like a Julian calendar, which is a little bit different. That's like, I think that's like the Julius Caesar.
Probably, right?
That's what it's named after. I know the month of July is named after Julius Caesar, and August is Augustus. Yeah.
The Gregorian calendar is named after Gregory Jackson, a.k.a. Onision.
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I love you. Save me. CC. CC.
Does he want Creationist Cat to save him?
That was crazy.
Yeah, June is named after Shoe on Head. This is all true. The month of Billy the Fridge is named after Ben.
The month of Billy the Fridge. Yeah. You know, some of the months, when you look at them, you can tell that other months were added later. Like December, DEC, that originally was a 10th month. You know, Dec means 10. And then even like October.
October.
Yeah, October means 8, or Oct means 8.
Yeah.
So that was probably the 8th month at one point.
Yeah.
I think it was when they added July and August. I think that
Julius and Augustus.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know all of the history behind it, but these are things I've heard, you know, people claim about it.
When there's like facts like this that seem very simple, I wonder why we don't just know that, because like it seems like it'd be very simple to know why the months are named the way they're named. and how in the history of them, but we don't have any fucking idea. August was named after Augustus Gloop, Ardrich says.
Augustus Gloop?
Yeah, that's why they give you chocolate in August. My belly's full of too many chocolates. Time's a conspiracy. It's all a lie. Damn.
Here's Counterculture Mom actually doing a live speaking engagement. I had no idea she did this stuff. And she's talking about satanic hand signs.
Oh no.
Here's the rock sign. Tons of celebrities are constantly making this sign. I'm like, that's it. I'm doing the research. What does this mean? So several years ago, I learned after many hours of research that these celebrities form a pyramid to show that the few rule the many. These people claim that they're at the top of the power structure.
So she's doing vigilant Christian kind of stuff right here.
And they want to shape our worldview. I'm like,
man, and this is in like a high school gymnasium. No, instead of this bitch doing this shit, it should be me and Billy doing DP live in a fucking high school gymnasium.
Yeah, Dixon fart jokes.
Yep.
I wonder if like there's a big audience here. Like we don't really get to see that, right? It's dark lit, so I doubt that it's that full. Well, I don't know. They got the projector. This is all very weird.
Oh, and actually touching back on the like calendar thing, because I see people are still talking about it. I knew someone who was like Serbian Orthodox, like that was their religion, and for them I believe they went by the Julian calendar, and their Christmas was in January. They had Christmas in January. I don't know, that's what I was told. So I guess like different religions can use different calendars too.
yeah, you got 2 or 3 celebs. There can't be, oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's all over the place. Ellen and Jay-Z.
She looks kind of like Macho
Beyonce
Man.
and Drake and Tom Cruise. Not Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Oh, and here's the hit. Yeah. All these people doing this hand sign all had the same intentions with what they meant. When
They're all about to hit a diamond cutter. DDP bang.
And then I found it in Hitler.
We should just try to like get a booking at like whatever somewhere and do this shit live just
At a
once.
school?
No. At where whatever small.
There's
fucking
a
venue.
small venue called the Rendezvous that's like a jewel box theater, and it's like a nice tiny little theater. It holds about 60 people seated.
Oh damn!
We could do like live shows there pretty simply.
Yeah. Let's do like, I mean, this summer we could just do like one and see how it goes.
You could film it. And
Yeah.
Make it really pretty.
Have to just get all the logistics down on what we need to make it happen. But yeah, having a projector and a computer connected to it would help.
They have a projector there. I don't know about computers.
I mean, we could just bring a
Nothing
laptop
like
with everything we
connecting
need
the
on
dots.
it.
That one had me falling out of my office chair. This sign is the Pledge of Allegiance to Satan. When it's given over the eye, it represents the eye of Lucifer. Literally. Well, there's probably 5 or 6 celebs we got to pray for. What? Okay. Christ died for celebrities, but this is all over the place. Sometimes they willingly make the symbol, knowing full well who their allegiance is to Satan, and sometimes they do it not knowing full well. They think it's in, hip, and cool. Regardless, this is what the symbol actually means.
Oh, man.
Are those edibles making you sick, Ben? Are you having an allergic reaction?
It's allergies.
Oh. Ben's allergic to weed now.
I'm allergic to the tree pollen that gets released by the trees this time of year.
I used to have terrible allergies until I started dieting. It's very weird.
I've had allergies my whole life.
I did too, because I was a big fat fucking shit.
But I was like really, really thin as a kid, and I had
Yeah.
bad allergies
I
then
don't-
too.
It's weird to me though. Like,
yeah,
I should knock on wood, but I've been doing fucking good since this diet. Who gave Jane Lynch access to PowerPoint? Jane is a much better speaker than fucking Counterculture, ma'am.
Check this out. This is Von Helton's take on the New Zealand massacre that occurred, and obviously I'm going to speed it up. Reminds me of Sable. Remember Sable's entrance music had like that.
Watching full
Yeah.
screen. All right, ladies and germs, we're going to talk about New Zealand.
Okay.
And all the hubbub around it.
Does he have a strobe light on in the background? Like what?
It's probably a ceiling fan.
Yeah, I think so.
Needs to be discussed because the lightning speed at which social media and mainstream media got rid of this guy's manifesto and his video is alarming. Because I wasn't even able to get a copy of that shit. It went down so quick. But I know somebody that did. I know somebody that did get a copy of the manifesto, that did get a copy of the video.
Yeah.
We're going to hear from him right after this. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
He should braid his beard.
All right, I'm going to give you someone here who does have the video, who does have his manifesto. And we're going to hear from him, and then I'm going to have some comments, and then that's going to be the end of the New Zealand thing, okay? So we're going to hear it from somebody that does have the video. I can't believe the speed at which social media and mainstream media got rid of that manifesto and got rid of that...
Who fucking cares about the speed? Do you understand why they did it? They don't want to make, like, these people almost, like, legendary, you know? They don't want people to focus and obsess over them and give them what they wanted.
Manifesto from somebody that does have the video.
Okay.
Okay, I do not have them. However, I have been following this, you know, religiously, no pun intended. Now, one thing I will point out, all right, he said this guy might be ultra right-wing. I'm assuming this guy then therefore is a centrist or a moderate. You know, because a lot of times people will say that, you know, fascists are on the right and, you know, communists are on the left. And that's okay if you're in a European model, but if you're an American model, there is nothing to the right of a conservative. Nothing, zero, not a zip. Because, see, fascism, National Socialism, which is what fascism is, which is what Nazism is.
You're doing this.
Is government control. Well, government control is a product of the left, at least here in the United States. Now, if you live in a European country where government control is normal, then I can see where you would say fascism would be on your right and communism would be on your left. That would make sense in that environment. But here in the United States, we don't believe in socialist control. We don't believe in government control. We believe that the people have the control. And so therefore, there is nothing, absolutely nothing, to the right of a conservative. Okay? Socialism is leftist. Fascism is leftist. Communism is leftist. Islam is a leftist ideology even, because Islam is fascist as well. All right? So everything, therefore, is to the left in the American model. All right? Now, having said that, my understanding, and like I said, I wasn't able to snag a copy of the manifesto. Buddy, that MSM and social media was on that shit quick this morning.
Something tells me he just didn't know how to spell manifesto. So that's why he couldn't find it.
Is that this guy in his manifesto praised Mao's China. All right, the same China that slaughtered billions of people. This guy just absolutely loved Mao and the China of that area. You know, now of course the China we have today is reformist, and you know they're pretty nice country today. You know, but back in Mao's day they weren't so nice. And he appreciated that form of China.
China still isn't that great. I mean, not to the point of Mao, but
China #1.
Appreciated
I just like how Von Helton has to like go through all this mental gymnastics to distance himself from a fucking shooter. Like
no, he's not going to. He doesn't distance himself from him.
What does he co-sign?
He basically
the murderous regime of Mao Zedong. He appreciated that in his manifesto. Going by what people are saying and by people that have actually read it, he therefore could not have been a right winger. And support Mao's communist China.
When you're crazy,
there's no way. Okay, the two would butt heads.
When you're crazy, you can't just say someone who did something crazy is crazy. You have to try and find the logical disconnect for why this person is not like you. Well, I have to break down like this. Okay, he's not like me because, see, the left is so far left of the left. Here on the right, the conservatives are as right as you can get because we're conservatives. We're as far right as you can get. But this guy, he's so far left. He's so far distant from me. He can't just be like I was fucking crazy. He killed people. Because our friend Von Helton is crazy himself.
I don't even know why I keep coming back to Von Helton.
I'll tell you why, because you're sick in the fucking head.
Yeah, he's just so fucking...
He's the worst. He's the drizzle shit.
Oh my god, I can't do it. I'm gonna go to a guy that's obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog instead.
Oh god.
I'd rather watch that than Von Helton.
Oh god.
Oh, you got a Patreon, okay.
Alright, so with that, alright, if everything went well, then you've already seen my Sonic Boom vlog. This is going to be a much more somber one. I know a lot of people are going to ask me about this, so I figured let's get this out as quickly as possible. I believe I read this on the Sonic News Network. Rumor that that something happened with Sega's contract negotiations, and they suddenly canceled the Archie Sonic comic. They say that these issues that I'm holding, Sonic the Hedgehog...
You know what we should do, Ben? You know what we should do? We should have a challenge where for fucking 1 month, you and I go to all the stupid fucking thrift stores and buy all the stupid fucking like dollar toys we can find.
Okay.
And see who can make the better dumbass fucking Sonichu dickhead Christian background out of their found toys.
What I'll probably do is set up a tripod and I'll sit on the floor in front of the couch and cover the couch with all this bullshit like that. Hi guys, just making a video here to remind everybody that I don't know. I'll have to write a dumb script.
Because all these crazy, I hate saying this because like Monty has a bunch of toys behind him too, and he's pretty cool. But all these fucking super nerds have the wall of fucking toys behind them.
290 and
oh shit.
Sonic Universe issue 94 might be the last issues of the comic series. Like the Archie Comics is no longer taking subscriptions for the magazines, which a lot of people are taking as a really bad sign. I gotta say, if this is the case...
Why does he have an Iron Maiden shirt with Samus on it? Was that did Iron Maiden ever use that?
Probably not. This was probably one of those fan t-shirts from T-Fury or whatever the fuck they do. They probably just did an Iron Maiden Samus crossover because Samus is an Iron Maiden technically.
Yeah, I guess so.
I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden.
And this is the end of these comics. That is horribly sad.
That is horribly
at least the
sad.
Sonic Universe, this particular arc with Sonic Universe got to end, and they were doing the proper comic was doing a filler arc after finishing the adaptation to Sonic Unleashed. They were doing a filler arc showing adaptations.
Speaking of Sonic, there was this thing recently. Chris Chan was sent a brand new Nintendo Switch by fans.
Yeah.
And in the box, he did an unboxing video, okay? And in the box, there was a note written to him. Now, on the note, there was kind of a disclaimer saying, don't read this part of the note publicly. Chris Chan didn't actually read the note. He held the note up to the camera with all the information on the note for everyone to clearly see.
Oh, no.
And then opened up the Switch. And it basically revealed that, like, these people are moving to Virginia to be Chris Chan's best friends. And they're giving Chris Chan a lot of gifts.
That's awesome. Do you know how easy it would be to send Chris Chan, like, a gift that had, like, I don't know, some sort of hidden camera inside of it? Don't do that. That's fucking illegal. But he's just opening up shit and leaving it in his house, toys everywhere. You send him one of those hidden cam teddy bears.
Yeah, he revealed like the names and like he revealed stuff that in the note that was specifically written on the note telling him not to reveal.
That sucks.
Of the old Genesis, and this is Sonic CD's adaptation. And like, wasn't issue 25 Sonic CD's adaptation? Well, this is the post Super Genesis Waves adaptation.
Oh my god, stop. Everyone, please like the stream.
Crazy people.
You know, I can't even... Man, this is so hard to get through. Battlemania, dude. Battlemania 2019.
Live? Benjamin and I are going to go to...
Battlemania.
Battlemania. Local wrestling with Adam from Your Movie Sucks is going to be there. It's going to be fun.
So there's probably going to be a video, a Patreon video that will be posted.
Yeah. Maybe I could see if some of the guys want to come in for in-studio thing.
Oh, what, the wrestlers?
Yeah.
That would be fucking great.
They're pretty funny guys.
Yeah.
Adam is love. One of the wrestlers is on Adam's channel a lot, so that's why Adam's coming down. That's how I met Adam, was through a mutual wrestler buddy.
I'm just gonna move on to a better segment because
you don't like Iron Maiden Sonic fan number 24.
I mean, like, you know, whatever. I like Metroid and Iron Maiden's okay. I'm not really a big fan, but they're not bad. Like, I like a few of their songs. That's what I
Alan's
should say.
here.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Alan's here. We would like you, Alan.
I guess I'll play a little more of this.
Actually, closer to the plot line that would have been in the game.
I don't see Alan in the Skype.
Also,
room
there's,
yet.
there's advertisements for the new CW series for Riverdale all over these stupid things.
Speaking of Riverdale, the Riverdale comics fucking robbed my likeness. Have you seen that?
Like, oh, are you Jughead?
No, they stole a fucking. There's a character.
Who's the character in Riverdale?
There's a character in Riverdale comics named Billy the Fridge. And he's a closet gay dude. Or I don't know if he's closet. He's a gay dude.
Does he look like you?
He's like a fat dude with like slight curl hair, but it's not long.
But that's like Archie and shit, right?
Yeah, they fucking stole my shit and put it in the Archie universe and made him a gay dude. I should sue
We've
them.
got Alan here. Hey, Alan.
What's up?
Camera's all jacked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
There we go.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. I'm all dressed up. I just got out of a job interview, so.
How'd it go?
I think it went all right. I might let them offer me a job.
We were saying that you probably got drunk and passed out.
We knew it was either that or you were betting your
Almost.
life through job interviews. We knew it was one of the two.
You got to sober up for some things, you know.
Everybody should tell Hannibal. Someone asked if Hannibal and Monty are coming on again soon. They will. They're just trying to free up some time. But yes, everyone should let Hannibal and Monty know how much they like them on the show so that they'll be on as often as possible. We want Hannibal and Monty on as much as they can spare.
Do it.
Man.
And everybody should tell Hannibal to give me one of his sick beats so I can make the best rap song ever out of it.
Yes. Do it.
Or I could buy one from him like everybody else does. Who knows?
Oh, damn.
That works too.
Damn. So I guess I'll play this guy that you hate. The Bridge Burners TV guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I worked with another place. He has a fucking slutty sister.
Okay.
But she's fucking hot. And like, I met her one day, and
Meth head
she added me
TV.
on Facebook.
Is that
And,
David
like,
Lee
I
Roth?
showed her picture to everyone at work.
No, David
Are you
Lee
sure?
Roth's
Yeah.
way older than that guy.
Oh no, this guy's in a Guns N' Roses t-shirt.
Yeah,
It's
he
Axl
is.
Rose.
Dude, these guys are Canadian too. I can tell by the way this guy talks.
Like, yo, I'm like, look at his sister. She's fucking fine. So, like, fucking,
This is a
like,
crack
trolling. I
den.
don't give a fuck, man. But she's like a crazy
Yeah,
bitch.
some
Yeah,
meth
look, he-
dungeon. What the fuck is going on?
He's got his frisbee that he uses to break up weed in. That's what's. Look
Hell
at
yeah,
all
bro.
the junk in the center console of this couch too.
That's a nightmare.
I think there's a piss cup in there.
There's got to be.
I see
In
a
a
piss
basement
cup.
like that, there's always a piss cup.
They have a wood oven, right, or like a wood stove.
Yeah, a fireplace.
Yeah.
I feel like one of the walls is just a movie theater curtain. It's so confusing. It looks like the other wall is like the outside of a house with the wood paneling, and there's like it's just this is
that
weird.
a hacksaw up on the wall there?
Looks like it.
What the fuck is that thing?
And then a vacuum head. The red thing, is that a vacuum head or a
Do you
shovel?
remember the other videos of his we watched? It was like his pathetic little room where it looked like the couch was blocking the door.
With a stuffed animal up in the corner?
Yeah. And so this, we get to see, I don't know if this is his place too, or if this is someone else's place, but yeah, what the fuck?
He's just visiting his buds. This is the
Oh, it's a bow saw. That's what it is. It's a bow saw.
Oh.
Bow saw's ready.
Kid and like
I
she
got you
ruined
for
her
3
vagina,
minutes.
so like fuck that. I have no interest in that. And then the husband left, or the boyfriend left. Of course. Yeah, so she's like at home now on Facebook and fucking loser with a status
Fucking
update
loser.
every 5.
Fucking loser. Fucking. This guy has the nerve to call anybody
guy.
a fucking loser.
The guy on the left here, on the far left.
With the cut off fucking Guns N' Roses tee, looking like a post-op fucking Axl Rose. Like,
what a loser, you know?
Fucking loser. He's actually got a fucking
I bet
superimposed
he
Pepe
wishes he had
meme on his shoulder.
I bet he wishes he had an awesome couch like this. You know what? The thing about that couch is it looks like it reclines, but it's pushed all the way up against the wall, so you can't even recline in it. What the fuck? That makes no sense at all.
Well, if it's
bro, it's got a fucking ice chest in it. I mean, that's pretty sick.
It's so gross.
Wow.
5 minutes on, like, you know, the colored backdrop, and it's like not just like a sentence. It's like, it's like a font. It's like
yeah.
And the last thing she wrote was like, "Oh man, I have a fucking picture of it."
You know what it is, eh? It's like they think.
You know what it is, eh?
You know what it is, eh?
Right? Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
She's a bit of a whore. You know what it is, eh? She's not much of a slut. She's just more of a whore.
They're on the same level as you,
Yeah,
just
they're
because
not
they
even
can
close,
post their
fuck.
status on Facebook, but they're not on the same level. They're losers at home, but since they have the power,
They are losers at home. Is this guy playing Pokemon Go? They are losers at home as they are sitting in the fucking crack den on the shit-stained leather couch with a fucking bow saw behind their head in their cut-off Guns N'
Is
Roses
that
attire.
also like a dustpan? What is that red thing
I think
on
it's
the wall?
I think it's the Flowbee attachment for a vacuum cleaner haircut system.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And fucking
This is what killing it looks like. This is it right
they're
here.
totally killing it. Everybody else is
Dirty-ass
fucking
carpet.
losers. Nobody else has a frisbee they get to roll weed up on and then play fluff in their backyard.
Yeah, I never met anybody else that had a fucking weed frisbee. Do you? Didn't think so. That's what we got down in the cum dungeon.
Total cum dungeon. I think he's playing Pokemon Go.
Facebook, they think that they're the same level as everybody else, which they're not.
No, you're just losers on it.
Because you're a fucking loser, basically. You know, when you're not a loser is when you do like stuff we do. Is when you get off your fucking.
When you're not a loser,
Yeah.
is when you do stuff like we do. And
I
he's
love
about
that.
to say when you get off your fucking ass.
You're not a loser when you do stuff like we do.
Oh my god, this is
Yeah.
amazing.
Fucking ass
I'm
and
fucking
your life.
winning
Great.
the game right now.
When you do stuff like we do, you play Pokemon Go on your mom's crack couch.
We're trying to make your life great.
We're trying.
You're trying, but these losers stay at home and do fuck all day.
We're trying, but these losers stay at home and do fuck all.
We're out here doing work, and they're like just staring at their phones in their crappy basement, just doing literally nothing, drinking tall cans of Molson or whatever the fuck that is.
We're trying.
Good job, guys. We're out here trying.
It's so
With all these
good.
losers.
It's so. This is some fucking Letterkenny Trailer Park Boys trash of the earth fucking bullshit. It's amazing. And this fucking pirate version of Axl Rose has the Pepe the Parrot on his shoulder. It couldn't get any fucking better.
I don't have any
The one
skills.
guy, look at his haircut. It's insane. It's like it's bald. It's down, it's like the skin bald, and then long ass hair combed over to one side.
Dumb as walls.
Nightmares.
Okay, now this dumb bitch. I took a screenshot of this.
This dumb bitch, not worth anybody's time. We're gonna make a video about her talking shit about her though.
Yeah,
that's kind of what we
because she's
do
not doing what we do.
What? Okay, this is fucking too good. I may have screwed up as a mother, a sister, as a friend.
Okay, sorry. First of all, how old is this girl?
35.
Okay, well there she's a loser.
Yeah,
Is she overweight?
yeah.
What's
No,
her?
she's pretty hot, but
She overweight? No, she's pretty hot. Oh well, then could you send her a friend request for me? I would like to date her because it sounds like a 35-year-old loser might be in my league, especially if she's pretty hot. I was gonna fuck her when she was fat, but now that I know she's pretty hot, I'm willing to go the extra mile and buy her a 6-pack of beer.
But her man,
Billy, I just want you to know, I only date hot chicks. That's it. Isn't that weird? How like we all kind of do that?
I only date hot chicks, but
hot chicks.
They all have their own problems, you know. Like this one here, she dates me. That's a big problem because I'm kind of a piece
I
of
mean,
shit.
she's like 35, so I mean,
35,
kind of getting up there.
Her puss has been blown out for like 15, 20 years, but that's okay.
20
She's
years?
still hot. She's
Yeah,
still
that's
hot.
Hot.
How many kids?
One
kid and no man.
No man.
What a fucking loser.
Yeah, so
One kid, no man. What a fucking loser. I like how he had to add the qualifiers in there to get a fucking loser out, even though he said it the very beginning of talking about her, called her a fucking loser. And this fucking loser has called her a loser 17 fucking times while sitting on the couch in his fucking mom's crack den basement, or whoever's fucking crack den basement this is, with the empty box of fucking Swisher Sweets and piss jars and government aid weed and damn tall can of butthole cider.
Yeah, whatever that is. Butthole cider.
I think it's the buttholes.
It's Canada, so it's got to be Molson. It's got to be, right?
No,
Tall cans
I mean,
of Molson.
there's Molson, there's Labatt, there's all kinds of there's Moosehead, and then there's beer that you can't get in the U.S. that you can pretty much only get up there.
Wait, hold
There's
up.
like Alexander Keith's, and I used to go to Toronto a lot, and they had like local beer that was brewed there. There was like Steam Whistle.
Hold up, wait a minute. She's 35
probably
years
all
old.
red.
She's 35 years old, and we're admittedly calling her hot, and she has a kid and no man. Fucking loser.
What a
Fucking
loser.
What a loser.
I don't even know why I'm talking about such losers like we are, but we're doing it.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
She's not like we are, you know. At least we're trying. At least we're
Yeah.
trying.
We're out here.
I may have screwed up as a mother, a sister, a friend.
How old's the kid?
Like 2 or 3.
Okay.
Or even as a daughter, because I don't always say
Not a
or do
fucking
the
loser.
quote-unquote right things. I have a smart-ass mouth. I have secrets. I have a lot of scars because I have a history. Some people love me, some like me, and some don't. I have done good in my life. I have done bad.
Yeah, people post dumb shit on social media.
She's
sure.
having a little
It
come to
happens.
Jesus moment on
Yeah,
Facebook.
whatever.
She's a 35-year-old single mom. Let her have her fucking moment.
Yeah. When I
What
see
a
something like
loser.
that and I think it's dumb, I'm like, okay, whatever. I ignore
Yeah,
it.
it's her brutal moment of honesty in an otherwise pretty much worthless life. She didn't feel the need to make a video talking about it like you fucking dumb shits did. Dunstan checks out over here.
My life. I go without makeup or shaving my legs sometimes.
Oh, God.
Shave your legs, bitches, no matter what.
That's right. Well, right there, I agree with 100%.
It's not fair that like guys like this exist, but all men have to take the heat for the way they act.
For real.
It's just not fair. There's the phrase "not all men" means you're basically one of these guys. If you-
I
if you
shave
try
my
and say-
arms.
Shave your arms?
Yeah, I shave my
For
arms.
your tattoos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shave my
That's
arms.
the reason why I shave mine.
Because I don't want like hairy tattoos, and my arms are totally covered. So I shave. I've been.
If
Cynic
you don't
says-
shave your arms with tattoos like that, you lose the detail.
Yeah.
But you get
Cynic
shaved
says there's
arms.
probably people
Look back.
watching you guys laughing because you think you aren't losers. It's all about perspective. Dude,
I'll sit back here all day and be like, I'm a fucking loser. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, if
Don't matter.
people want to laugh and watch us and laugh, I'm all for that. Watch us and laughing. The difference is here is that you losers are watching us talk about these losers while these losers talk about that loser. It's loseception. No,
I wouldn't make a video about someone's Facebook post that's just like a person that's like a private.
Yeah,
person.
that nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah, they're not like a public figure.
But
or
hold
anything like
on.
that.
She's pretty hot though. She's pretty hot
Yeah.
though. Fucking loser.
I
Try
don't
that.
get dressed up half the time. Not meaning like I don't wear clothes, but like I dress like shit half the time, like in sweatpants and shit. Like,
She's ready that?
No, I'm
Oh,
saying sorry.
Yeah, but you're a guy.
She
She
said
shit
that?
fuck. This is a girl.
She writes, I don't dress up half the time. I am random and I can be silly. I will not pretend to be someone I am not. I am who I am.
This guy's got a
love me or
crush.
not.
Ugh.
But if I,
I
love
am
you,
who I am.
I will do it with
She's
my whole
Popeye the
heart,
Sailor
and I'll
Man.
make no apologies for the way I
It's ma'am.
am. I
It's
am
girl.
me! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. If you can't or don't love me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best. Ladies, I dare you to put this on your status with a picture of yourself if
This
you're
is
proud.
so pathetic.
Is this just a chain?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
she
copy
just,
paste.
Yeah, she copy pasted this from something else. She didn't sit and write this.
These fucking goobers are over here with a copy pasta making their fucking commentary
and they
video.
think she like wrote that.
The last
oh
time,
my God.
the last time this guy was on, he was saying women don't have depression. They're not really depressed. They don't have mental illness problems. It's all a lie. They need to get over it and accept the fact that they just need a good man to give them a sweet dicking. And he's over here now with fucking Axel Rhodes.
Axel Rotten.
Axel fucking Rotten on the couch. Probably
I don't want
leaving
to
shit
insult
stains.
Axel Rotten though.
Hey. And then I don't know who Squeaker is in the corner that's back there just loading the meth pipe.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's their meth producer. That's all.
Yeah,
he just
he's their
makes
cook.
sure everybody stays high continuously throughout the set.
These gentlemen are the pinnacle of Canada's finest. Like they obviously have to comment on some poor 35-year-old single mother's Facebook post. This is they're doing the world right. They're making America great again. Thank you.
Yo, let's go find this hater, put a bullet in this fucking head.
How you like me now?
I'm the only critter with the good kind of fairy drama.
That's because Jesus Christ is my neighbor.
All right.
Dumb.
Here's a Pokemon Go cringe rap.
Pokemon getting with the ball in the park, like the dudes playing Pokemon Go in the park. Don't walk around in the dark playing.
I love this girl with the headphones on. She's not even paying attention.
How tall is this guy? He does not look very tall, does he?
No.
He could be 7 feet tall. I don't care. He's fucking.
I mean, if he was 7 feet tall, then he'd be way larger looking next to these children.
He's not 7 feet.
Someone run you over and you say, "Yo, dead man." Bang, that's a weird game. I don't understand that Pokemon Go.
I don't understand that Pokemon Go. Why the fuck is this guy doing this in the classroom?
Do teachers
trying to relate, bro?
Do teachers just use their students as a captive audience
I think
to like
so.
live out their dream of being an MC?
That's one of the highest cringe points. That's one of the highest
Your
cringe
homework
points.
assignment for the weekend is to listen to his mixtape.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I'd make fun of this
Write
guy
a
so hard.
paragraph about each track.
Kids probably aren't like me anymore. Like when I was in high school, I was a mean motherfucker, and I would make teachers cry. Like I would have this guy never pull this shit ever again if he tried to pull this in my class. I would fuck up his entire career. I had teachers want to fight me. I had teachers bring their husbands in to come fight me. Like I would have crushed this guy.
Have you ever listened to? Because like I haven't played them in a long time. Have you ever listened to Sex Twister before?
I've heard them on the show.
Like yeah, it's a band that we used to play.
Yeah.
It was a guy like that I knew a long time ago, and a long time ago he went to this comedy show where did I already tell you this story?
I'm not sure.
He went to this comedy show where this guy was doing like musical comedy with a guitar, and Jake was heckling the guy, and the guy was like, "Well, if you think you can do better, you can come up here and do it then." And he got up there and played like a bunch of Sex Twister songs, and the guy just like didn't come back up.
Oh yeah, comedians get fucking pissed. They get butthurt when they get heckled and they fall to it. Joe and I were at the Comedy Store in LA one night, and Tony Hinchcliffe was on stage. Fuck, I can't remember all the other guys that were there. Tons of guys were there that were big names. And as the night kind of progressed, one of the guys started heckling me because I was a fat guy in the crowd. Like the comedian started like, throwing lines at me, and I just hit him back like hella quick.
You can do that,
and shut him down hella quick. And then he tried to double down and go in, and he ended up like going off stage and he went out to smoke, and he was there just fucking raging outside the door. You could see him, and I waved at him, and he just fucking got so mad, but he couldn't fight me. Like me and Joe would have fucked him up. We could have fucked up all the comedians, and a couple other comedians came on and like tried to be like try to get their little shots in, and it didn't end well for them. And this OG comedian Sam Tripoli came out, and he was just like, "I'm fucking with you guys." He was like, "I'm just doing my set. Get the fuck out of here." It was funny.
Damn, it really hit me right now.
You high, Ben?
Oh yeah.
You high?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I ate 3 of those things, dude. I am about to be in outer space pretty
So
soon.
Joshua DeForge says they're drinking Lucky. It's the cheapest and most disgusting beer in Canada.
Okay, thanks for filling us in there.
Makes
Lucky.
sense.
So here's another
The
cringe
butthole
drop.
cider.
Oh no. Is it
What the fuck? Oh. I thought the jersey...
I always thought Coolio knew
Throw your hands up for the layers of the earth. Throw them up for what's below the surface. Throw your hands up and let's discuss.
So it's he's sampling Gangster's Paradise. Is that what he's
Oh,
doing?
and he's rapping about the Hollow Earth theory, I think.
Okay.
Inner core, the outer core, the mantle, and the crust.
And he's a Green Bay Packers fan. This is a troll, right?
I don't
the gloves and shit.
I don't know.
The harmonica?
The layer we'll discuss first is the central inner core, the center of the earth.
Okay.
A solid ball buried below the dirt. We believe it's primarily metallic iron.
Ah, stop it, Ben.
This is worse
What
than
the
a
fuck
t-shirt
is a
rap.
beat? What is tempo?
This is terrible. This is terrible. He's rapping about fucking the Earth's crust without students there to watch him. Like he can't even get a captive audience. If he had a captive audience, I think my head might explode.
The harmonica too, dude. This is I call troll on this.
Okay.
Troll.
Yep. I believe troll.
You could never take a trip to the inner core, right? The heat will
Right.
burn you up.
Yeah, I found a bunch of like flat Earth cringe raps that are almost definitely trolls, so I haven't played them because they're just they're intentionally bad, and I
Logan
don't even
Paul.
think the people really believe that it's in the flat Earth.
Logan Paul released a flat Earth documentary this week.
Is it like a troll job?
I think at the end it's revealed that he's trolling. I don't know. I didn't bother watching. I watched a few minutes of it and I was like, well, I don't need to watch this.
Yeah. Logan Paul shit. You don't have to watch it.
Yeah.
I like this guy's style though a little bit. He just whips out a harmonica
And
to add to the Coolio beat.
and the dishwasher mittens.
Yeah, he's got style. Shit,
He's got
he's got a
Aaron
look.
Rodgers.
He's got a marketable look. He can go on stage and rip on the harmonica and then cringe rap for like 30 minutes, and people will love it.
I feel
Eat that
like
shit up.
you're talking shit right now, Alan.
Maybe I am. I don't know.
I feel like you're about to start dancing like Pinocchio, and your nose is gonna grow. You're gonna
No, I don't want that.
you're gonna be
that's
Beto
already
Pinocchio all
enough.
work.
Beto.
Beto.
Yeah.
But the women have sex with men, they become sluts. And what about a man who has sex with lots of women? He's a slut maker.
Slut maker.
That was fucking great.
It's like being a job creator.
He's slut maker. He's slut maker.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I asked Destiny how the fuck he talks so fast.
What'd he
And was
say?
like, he said just practice, I guess.
I'll tell you, as I practice a lot, I talk up really fast. I think really fast, and then sometimes when I'm talking to Jesse Lee Peterson, I just have him slow down. And I tell him, "Look, buddy, it's not amazing. It's not amazing. I don't love black people. Okay, is that okay? I was already with you. Can I say that? Can I say that? No, I can't say that.
He talks incredibly fast. That's a very that's a pretty huge advantage in a debate, being able to make so many points so quickly.
It's kind of an advantage, but
it's a tactic.
I don't think that people will follow as well, right? Like the stupider people watching will think the other guy won because they just got lost in your words.
Oh, and that reminds me, I'm still not blocked by Steve Shots.
Wow. He
After
must have
talking shit
stopped.
to him and everything.
Wow. Streamer
Keep me
Ice
around.
Poseidon raided by FBI following spoof.
This happened
bomb
recently.
threats. This was yesterday. Popular IRL streamer Ice Poseidon is known for the outrageous hijinks that occur during his broadcasts, and his latest debacle has landed him in unwanted hot water. According to Drama Alert host Daniel Keemstar Keem, Ice Poseidon's CX Network streaming house was raided by the FBI in a 5-hour search in late March. Keemstar claimed that sources in the house confirmed the raid and stated that all of ICE's computers, phones, and other technology had been confiscated by law enforcement.
Damn.
Keemstar says, just confirmed with sources in the house, real Ice Poseidon was raided by the FBI for 5 hours. They took all Ice's computers, etc. Drama alert. Just confirmed with sources. That was the same thing. Poseidon himself may have commented on the matter in a tweet posted the day prior, writing, "Can't exactly go live today. Something has come up. I apologize, but I might be going somewhere soon."
Like somewhere meaning jail?
Yeah. Like at some prison somewhere? Okay.
Later in the day on March 20th, Keemstar posted a new episode of his popular Drama Alert show on YouTube where he detailed that the raid was actually due to his phone number being spoofed and used to make numerous bomb threats. Timestamp of 36 seconds. This raid comes just weeks after he was embroiled in another controversy following a discussion about his business model for Scuff.com, which some viewers linked to that of a Ponzi scheme. For the investors to make their money back, we grow the company to a certain point. Then we have other investors come in. They invest their money as well, Poseidon said. Then we get more than $2 million invested. The other investors will get their $2 million back.
What the fuck? Interesting.
Well, Poseidon later...
Oh, shit. Sorry.
While Poseidon later denied that his model was in any way similar to a Ponzi scheme, critics continue to speculate the issue with the likes of popular Twitch streamer Destiny theorizing that he was defrauding Scuff's investors.
Huh. Oh, what a piece of shit. Good.
Yeah, we hung out with him once, and Billy got in trouble. Like, people wanted to kick his ass.
It was a rough day.
Yeah. But just wait until this other video gets out. The video we're gonna watch on the post show tonight. Holy shit! You'll never be welcome anywhere again.
Whatever this deep fake bullshit is.
And you can catch this video tonight. You can catch this video tonight. You just have to catch the post show. It'll be it is not on Twitch. It's private.
Yeah. Tonight's post show is...
So you can either click the join button and become a member, or you can become a $10 patron or subscribe or unsubscribe star for $10 or above. And all the roles are fixed. So if you become a new patron or a new subscriber, you should be able to join the Discord and get all your roles automatically now.
Our Discord fucks that up constantly.
Ice Poseidon posted saying that what Keem said was BS an hour ago via Twitter.
Huh.
So somebody in the house may have leaked some shit that Ice Poseidon didn't want out, or maybe Ice Poseidon, the person who leaked some shit, didn't know what they were talking about. We don't know which way that cookie crumbles.
You can catch the post show, I think, for $5 if you become a member by clicking the join button. I think it's like $4.99, isn't it, or something? And then, or you could become a $10 patron and get basically everything that we offer on Patreon and the post show.
The $10 patron subscriber level gets you the most stuff for your money.
Yeah.
But
best bang for your buck.
Best bang for your
buck. And also tomorrow I'm doing a show with Pimp Monk, a Patreon show. If you want to check out my Patreon, the one for the Altered Perspective, it's linked down below if you want to check that out as well. We're doing a private show tomorrow, me and Pimpy.
And if we get that $100,000, I will be having sex with Ben every month, as long as the Patreon gets up to 100,000. You don't think so?
I do 100,000.
Yeah, if the Patreon gets up to 100,000, once a month, you and I make love. Okay, make love, Ben.
Fuck that, dude. That makes it, that honestly makes it sound even worse.
It does, doesn't it?
Does Billy have a climax during this, or is this just kind of like a put it in you and we're done?
No, there's nothing. I did not agree to anything.
I would say I would need a full climax, but not just that. I have to make Ben climax as well.
Yes.
It's not over
You have
until
to do a
both
good
of us
reach-around,
reach
Doc.
ecstasy.
Ecstasy.
Till we reach the heights of ecstasy.
You know, I think the Thursday shows are usually the lowest donation shows.
You know what we should
What's
do?
up with Thursday people?
I don't know. I think it's usually like the lowest views too and everything. It's usually just, I don't know, Thursday. Usually Saturdays seem like the best ones.
Saturdays
lately.
the go home
Saturdays
show.
are solid.
We love Saturday. We love Thursday.
Saturdays
We
are
love
usually the best
Tuesday.
shows. Usually they go a little longer too. We're probably going to wrap this one up shortly here. So just a reminder, if you want to catch the post show, do that.
Keem replied, huh? To Ice Poseidon's tweet.
That's a great reply.
Yeah.
You know, I felt like I was going to get insanely high for a second there, but I think I'm taking it all right now.
All right.
Because I've been
coming back.
I've been crazy high on edibles to the point where my brain just shuts down.
Oh,
Yep.
I hate that.
Have you? Oh yeah, because you couldn't talk in Las Vegas.
In Vegas, it was so fucked.
Yeah, it was just me and Billy. We went to a buffet and we sat there well, I tried to talk, but I gave up eventually.
Ben was talking about wrestling, and I'm like, yeah. And usually I talk hella about wrestling. He's like, what about Stone Cold Steve Austin? I'm like, I'm gonna go get some more food, man. And I loaded up on buffet. We should have went to the
Hell
did we go
yeah.
to the Bellagio buffet? Is that where we were at? Yeah, we should have went to the Rio. I still haven't been to the Rio. I heard the Rio.
I've been
was
there
quality.
because that's where I've been there to see Penn and Teller, so I had the buffet there one time, and then also that's where they have the Star Trek convention, the big Star Trek convention that happens. Yeah, so I had it there again too, and there's also this really great like breakfast brunch place there that serves a giant fucking plate of chicken and waffles.
Oh, whiskey hash. Was it whiskey go-go? Whiskey
hash
house a go-go or something?
Yeah. I've been to one in California too.
For your Merfolk is the best Merfolk deck.
Got
not spirits or humans.
Dicks.
Oh yeah.
And
We
you get 100 ounce.
We stayed in
drink.
We stayed in Excalibur the last time we were there.
I fucking hate Excalibur, dude.
It's dirty as fuck.
It's gross. It's turds. Their buffet is garbage.
Yep. I didn't even
I went to the buffet
100 ounce
6
beers,
years
though,
ago.
man. That's all I give a shit about.
I went to what do you give a shit about?
The 100 ounce beers.
Oh, they have 100-ounce beers at Excali?
Uh-huh.
The Dick's Last Resort's a decent place. The food sucks.
That's where you
but
get them from.
It's fun to talk shit. Excalibur fucking sucked. I don't know why.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I don't know why they chose that area.
Thanks for the scam and many years of laughs. Keep it up. Thank you, Dose Caffeine.
Yeah.
Josh DeForge, $5. They're drinking. Oh, yeah, we already read that one. Naughty Mouth became a $5 patron.
Hey.
Yeah.
Lord Magicus, $10 patron. Fuck you, low donation shows. Take my money. FYI, Merfolk is the best Merfolk deck, not spirits or humans.
No,
whatever that means.
Magic the Gathering, guys. Don't you know anything about Magic the Gathering? Merfolk are like here's who might be a Merfolk. Ariel.
I thought it was like so it's like
they're kind of like mermaids.
Yeah,
but not exactly. But they're fish people.
Sure,
they're
that's what I was
humanoid
picturing.
Fish people.
Remember Merman from He-Man? There was a character called Merman. He looked like a fish.
Merman.
Yeah, he was like a fish person.
Merman.
Oh, that's a cute little can of something. What are you drinking, Ben?
It's like all it is seltzer water.
I picked up some cute flavored waters that are flavored with mythical creatures.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
it,
we had to get
Minotaur?
the sample cans.
That's the size,
Yeah,
right?
You know, I like it like that.
They're
though.
Minotaur flavored.
I try not to drink too much, you know, so it's nice to have.
I drink a lot.
And I'm over here going like, I can't even get my can in the frame. I'm a mess. I'm sorry. This is what I do now. I sit down here and talk to you guys and just drink heavily.
It's
Pretty
okay. Small
It's a good way to
cans
do
are
it.
not so good.
You get the absurdly large cans of whatever. But that's fine.
Tribal deck is the best Merfolk deck is a magic meme. So you would say Goblins is the best Merfolk deck. It's a magic meme. For those of you that don't play Magic the Gathering, you've now learned.
I want to, I just don't get it.
I should start playing Magic the Gathering cards with Ben for an after show. Me and Ben will play Magic the Gathering cards together.
I've never played before.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
It's not too hard to learn, but it's hard to master.
I'm like really not interested.
Here's the thing. We're going to play Magic cards, and every time you lose, you have to zap yourself with a shot color.
No.
And every time I win...
I'm not going to play... No.
Oh.
No. Dude, we have to figure out the Wallace game.
What?
So, we play this game where every time there's a donation, we remove a square. And under that square is some sort of thing, and sometimes it's okay, and sometimes it's really bad.
Oh, shit.
Like getting zapped with a shock collar. Or and now we have this weed sriracha. It's sriracha infused with weed that they sell at the weed stores here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and Billy can't handle his weeds at all, so...
I can't either. Yeah. I smoked a weed or two last night, and I was really.
Have you ever had an edible before?
Yeah, that's the worst experience I've ever had. Because it's just heavy duty and it never goes away. You'll go to bed and hope you wake up sober, and you're not. It's not a good time.
Ben,
I tried it. I gave it my all. But goddamn.
What challenge?
The Magic the Gathering Shock Collar Challenge.
Oh man, I've never played it before, and he's played it like a whole bunch. No thanks.
Well, would you rather do the Magic the Gathering challenge or the $100,000 Billy makes sweet love to you?
I just
challenge?
keep giving you options here, Ben, and you keep denying them.
Yeah.
These are all really bad ones.
Here's a picture of you and I. Someone just sent me from when we were in Anaheim at VidCon.
Yeah.
Someone just messaged me this. It's little Benjamin and me and this girl at, what was this? Downtown Disney?
I don't know.
Let me see if I can get...
Were those your friends from Battlecam or whatever?
Yeah. They just sent me this. I'm like, oh, that's Ben. That's Ben and me. We were in Downtown Disney at a New Orleans themed cafe.
Yep. Yeah, and they made Bananas Foster.
Yeah.
Bananas Foster. Fuck yeah, man.
The bomb. The bomb.
You guys are all fucking chilling at Downtown Disney, just probably being drunk assholes or just being loud. That's cool. I'm all about that kind of shit.
Man, I'm having allergies like crazy right now.
I was gonna say, are you dying up there? What? Fuck,
I
man.
told him not to do a weed.
Yeah, see what happens when you do weed? This is the aftermath.
I told him never do a weed.
It's going to be like this forever.
9,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
This is terrible.
So we're going to go do the post show. You have to come, Alan, and see this thing.
Oh, no.
I'll be around. Let's do it.
So we're going to the post show now. We'll see you there in just a few minutes. Have a good night, guys. And we'll see you on
Bye,
Saturday.
everybody.
See you in the post show. If not, see you Saturday.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.